Welcome everyone to Chase for the Record for the Lost Levels any percent A-4 category for the FDS. With me I got GT Ace, another legendary Mario Bros. 1 and Lost Levels runner. How's it going, GT Ace?
Legendary, huh?
Yes.
Alright, doing well. Excited for a fun day of attempts here from all these 4 runners.
Yeah, so we've got, you can see we got Kosmic, the current world record holder. He recently just got a 755.7. He broke the 755 barrier. Super exciting. I know somewes just got a 755, I believe it was last night, like with one frame to spare.
755.999, exactly.
Which is insane. That is, and getting even sub 8 is incredible in this game. Tecate has a 450, whoops.
756.
So yeah, I was reading his SMB one time, 756.415, and Scrimsion is sporting a 757.364. The cool thing about these guys is that all of them are fully capable of getting the record. There's no question. They're all amazing runners and have been putting in so many hours into this game.
I know Tecate's lost multiple 755s to just bad luck at the very end.
Yeah, so along, like, this game is just hard to play in general, which you can see all these crazy enemies and tight jumps. But at the very end of the game, not only is there one buzzer, but there's 2 in the very final room. So you can play as well as you want, but you still have to hope for good luck at the end.
There's plenty of patterns are completely impossible.
Yeah, you can try to jump through the hammers and it won't get you anywhere. I'm sure a lot of you guys are familiar with Mario Bros. 1. In America, we got a game that was very different from this one. You could pick up vegetables and stuff, but this is what they got in Japan for the Famicom Disk System. Very similar to the original game, with a few like minor sprite differences, a couple of different enemies. The main differences are physics. If you see them jump on an enemy, they're going to go way higher up than SMB1. And if they jump on an enemy that's in the air, they just go extremely high. And you can see that in a few levels. You'll see all these tricks that we're talking about, so we'll hold off on a few of them.
Looks like the game started and already starting to reset.
Yeah,
believe it or not, 1-1 is actually hard.
Yeah, 1-1 is insane in this game. It's very few frames of leeway. You basically want to hold right the entire time and just try to avoid enemies. You'll notice that like they're collecting coins, and it might seem kind of arbitrary, the coin count that they're getting, because, you know, a few of them get different numbers. But in this game, if the 1's digit of your coin matches the 1's digit of the timer at the end, then you'll actually get fireworks. So it's unique in that sense that they actually have to route their coins to avoid any fireworks.
And if it's an odd number, it's 3. If it's an even number, it's 6. 6 loses 3 seconds, 3 loses 1 second, so you don't want to get any.
And you'll see somewes did a wall jump in the first room. Most of the runners depend, like, you're going to see a variety of strats. So some of them will be doing easier setups for like 1-2, or they'll be going to save an extra time in that level. But ideally, you just hold right for all of 1-2, and it sets you up to get a wall jump off of that tall pipe that you just saw Kosmic get. If you don't hold right at the beginning, it's a frame perfect trick, which we don't want that. So most runners just hold right the whole time and make it easy. And Kosmic already clipping through the wall of 1-2. He kind of walked at the beginning of the underground section, and you want to walk until a very specific pixel, and then you can start running, and it lines you up perfectly to clip through the wall. Without that setup, they would have had to reveal a couple of invisible blocks to climb up over that wall. But luckily, some incredible tasters figured out how to just clip right through it like it's butter, like it's nothing.
The technical behind it is you walk and then you jump up to those row of question mark blocks at the very start, and you have to land on the first pixel of the first one. And while you're in the air, right before you land, you then repress B, and that'll set you up, and your subpixels will be good to clip in that wall. So it's very precise, and then you can't slow down at all, because you need to maintain the certain subpixel to be good to clip in.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to describe a subpixel, but it's literally how they measure pixels beyond just a pixel. And for whatever reason, you have to have good subpixels to clip into objects. You'll see that Kosmic went for tried to clip into the base of that flag just now, which would have prevented it from falling and saved him a little bit of time. And you can only do glitches like that if you have good subpixels. And it's kind of hard to notice the setups because a lot of the time they'll just be like holding a direction for a very brief moment. So it's not very easy to see, but if they do clip into anything, there's a setup that they're doing for that to happen. And GTAs, why are they, you'll notice, I see they have a delay on their timer. Why is that?
So you have to delay a certain amount because in this game, if you've ever heard of frame rules, they still apply here. You can only gain or lose time in 0.35 second increments. And what that can do is if you enter levels at certain 0.35 increments, you'll know exactly what the enemy patterns will do every time. So they do that to manipulate their enemy patterns. So they know, like for example in 4.4 here, if you play it optimally, you'll get a forward Bowser, or at least one you can always run under, and you'll be fine. So right here, oh, he didn't play it fast enough apparently. So much
We
for
swear
the
it would have worked, you
explanation.
know.
Anyway, I think he was a frame rule behind the optimal anyway, so you get less good Bowsers on that frame rule.
But ideally, yeah, the Bowser always just jumps forward, and then it's a relatively... Well, I mean, even though that happens, it's still not an easy level. The climb is so difficult.
Yeah, you have to do the climb really fast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the only level that's like even kind of easy is like 4-3, I feel like right now. It's the only break
and even
they get.
4-3, well, you won't see it here because they know their frame rule and they play it pretty much the same way every time, but the bullets are random depending on what frame they are on, so you can get pretty dumb bills sometimes. But they should never have a problem unless they're like on a different frame rule that they don't know.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll see if Wes gets the good Bowser pattern. See, there it is. There's the forward we all wanted.
Before we had any like good delay to get that Bowser, this was such a frustrating level. Like you watch so many runners die to that Bowser just over and over again. Oh, it was brutal.
Yeah, this frame rule wasn't always a thing we knew about that was good, so you would just challenge Bowser and hope for good luck every time.
Oh man, I don't miss those days at all. And if you notice that they have like a different delay for their timer, it's dependent on what time saves they're going for. Oh man, somewes is already in 5-1.
So in 5-1, there's actually a trick you have to do at the very end. There's a giant wall at the very end. This is also a really long level, but as Wes approaches the end here, you'll see he's going to try to jump off this Koopa in a very precise way and fly all the way up to get up to this giant wall. And that's called a super jump. Usually you can't do that. You have to be a very precise jump in order to do something like that. But the normal way up there's 2 invisible blocks you'd usually have to hit and climb up, and doing that super jump is a lot faster.
Yep, yeah, you want to, for some reason, you have to go slower for a higher jump. I'm not exactly sure why
but
it
it's
works that
faster
way.
in the end, so it's fine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Now we're coming up to a really fun trick in 5-2.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and you also see the new enemies.
Let's just watch and observe.
Ooh, that was
Beautiful.
Crisp. Oh, man.
So that's called the Devil's Spell. What you're doing there is you're tapping right at this very edge of the pipe so you don't bonk it, and then letting go and then repressing it while you're in, and then clipping in slightly, and then repeatedly jumping to clip yourself further in. And then for some reason in this game, upside down pipes, you can go through them at all times, and it has weird things happen, and in this it just happens to take you to the warp zone. So it's just another way to do a wrong warp.
Yeah, you didn't see it, but there was a vine that you could take in 5-2 instead of doing this. The developers didn't want you to do that. Definitely not intentional.
It looks like Wes is on a really good run here.
Yeah, he's on fire right now.
Alright, so at the end here, you have to take this vine, and it's the only way to get to the flagpole, otherwise this level loops constantly. And you have to get a double jump off this Koopa to do it optimally. Alright, he got it.
Ooh, and the fast vine, right?
Yeah, he did a little thing where he gets off the vine and then jumps at it higher. It's slightly faster. If you do it just fast enough, it'll save a frame rule, but it's really tight to get.
Yeah, because if you jump too early, you just don't even grab the vine for some reason. It just doesn't really like load fully, so it's very
Yeah,
precise
you'll go
to do that.
through the vine and like clip through it. Its hitbox has to be loaded at a certain amount.
Hmm. Man, I already a really good run, like immediately into the stream. That's so cool. And those red piranha plants just move faster. That's the unique thing about them.
Yeah, this level's actually pretty simple in this. The ending jumps a bit hard, but he got it. But again, the enemy patterns, you know what they're going to do pretty much every
Yeah,
time, so they're
they're
not a
not worried
problem.
about them. Now the opening jump here is pretty tricky, but aside from that, there's actually a fireball that that is good luck. Oh, so
Yeah,
close. That jump is so difficult.
it's very tight. If you want to do it perfectly, where you get running speed and then jump to it, you only have like a couple frames at best. So you try to tap left, give yourself a little bit more, but that's not helping much at all. It's very tight.
And yeah, I know some of them. I know Tecate knows a lot of the frame rules for the Podoboos, and if you do like a left or right tap, it can screw up what Podoboo you're gonna get. And then I think there's at least one impossible one, right? For
Yeah,
8-4.
you can get some impossible Podoboos where you can't jump under it. You'd have to wait for it, and waiting, please.
But I'd say it was a pretty good way to start off.
And that was a very, very good run. I mean, 8-4, you're going to die a lot in 8-4. There's that opening jump. You have to play very, very precise, accurate, perfect, pretty much. There's so many things that need to go right. And then, of course, you need good Bruce and Bowser luck at the very end. Two Bowsers, you have to jump over them or run under them if they decide to jump forward. And that's completely RNG, pretty much.
Yeah, I know a couple of times Tecate's been in the final room and has like a very good idea of what pattern he has, or like within frames of knowing, which is crazy to me.
Yeah, they, again, know what frame roll they're entering that level on, so if they can kind of know how well they played 8-4, and like they see their Bruce and they don't die to it. Bruce is the first Bowser, by the way. He's colored slightly different, so he's Bowser's brother Bruce. But if you kind of recognize his hammer toss pattern, you can kind of know what Bowser's going to do.
Yeah, and those Bowsers are so mean. They've taken
Oh,
more
they're
runs
the
than I'd like to
worst.
talk about.
So
Yeah,
it looks like Wes is gonna take some time to practice 8-4.
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if all the runners take like a break every once in a while just to practice the strats, because you want to be fresh on them.
Yeah, this game has so many cruel stuff.
It really does. It's so mean. But it's so exciting for that reason, too. That's why we like watching it, right?
Oh, it's fantastic. Such a good speed game to watch and to play, as long as you are sane.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
Because
especially...
this game will destroy you.
Yeah, I mean, it's really fun. Until you have to, like, jump through or just hope that the Bowsers are nice to you, it's extremely fun.
Oh
you
yeah,
know?
for
And
sure.
even at that point, it's still cool. Like, I've had fun the entire time running it, whether or not the Bowsers let me through. It's just a blast. Oh, there we go. Cosmic going into World 5 now.
Given the Podoboo, I'd like to say he's... Actually, I think he's tied his world record right now.
Okay, yeah, I know the
If
low
I have that.
Photobrew is the one, right?
I don't know what delay he's using right now, but I'd assume... Oh, here's another thing. You'll see the screen turns black and their timers will pause. That's called load times, and on the FTS, it loads between 4-4 and 5-1, and the load time is different depending on what you're playing on. So Cosmic's playing on an FTS, so it's about 7 seconds. I think Tecate and Scrimsion are both on emulator, and I think the delay's the same. But for somewes, he's playing on Power Pack on NES, and I think that's like 1 or 2 seconds. So in order for it to be fair, you have to take those load times out.
Yeah, I think Cosmic is the only one who has this timer actually pause. I believe the other 3 runners, you won't see a pause. So they will subtract the load times afterwards. So that's why you'll see differences in like the final time if one of them gets to the end. And I'm curious because they're not looking at chat or anything, so I'm wondering if they're going to get more runs deeper into the game just because they're just completely focused on it, you know?
Better now than ever.
Right? Yeah, it's funny, like, if you own a Famicom disk system, it's funny hearing the disk, like, flip over and actually load the next section of the game. Ooh, that
Very
was a really
clean
good double spell.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
You want to see a 65, and if it's a really high 65, you're like getting the very optimal frame rule. So
Yeah,
he
this
might.
is.
I think he might be on. Yeah, I think he's on record pace right now.
I think so.
But he'd have to
Oh.
get a faster 8-1. No, he's not going for it. I'm not sure his pace then. But he's definitely on a super good run right now.
It's interesting to see the difference. Somewes did like a bit of a super jump off of the two Koopas at the beginning, whereas a Cosmic and Tecate choose to go underneath them just to avoid it. Avoid any risk of getting hit. Oh yeah, and in 1-1, normally there are two Piranha Plants that Somewes just went by, but if you kill a specific enemy, then it despawns one of them.
Yeah, this game suffers from, if you have too many sprites, it's just not going to load some. And sometimes it still loads them and the game lags so much. But that's usually in dash 4s.
And I don't think Cosmic got the fast vine, did he?
No.
Okay. But he went for an FPG.
He went slightly too fast or too high or something. You saw he clipped through the vine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hitboxes are dumb sometimes. So he went for Cycle Glitch there, didn't get it, so I think he's no longer on pace to get a record or anything.
Yeah, he must have known that he had to do that in order to be on record pace. The gray timer is confusing. You never know what pace he's on. Keeps you guessing.
Yeah, just one mistake in this game and it's over. You can't afford to make a single like costly mistake.
Yeah.
Even one frame rule is too much at this point. It's getting really optimal really fast.
Oh yeah. Like over the past year it's been crazy. Crazy optimized.
Alright, let's see if he can at least pull out a really good 8-4. In the water section here, you actually have to swim a certain way to manipulate that blooper to go to the right. Actually didn't work. Why that matters is the fireball bar will actually get out of your way faster.
There's some frames where it just is always bad, no matter what.
Yeah, sometimes. It's rare, but yeah, it can happen sometimes.
And the way Cosmic exited that pipe by like jumping while facing left, it allows him to accelerate faster and gain running speed sooner.
Yeah, fast acceleration.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that was a nice Koopa.
Let's see how the Bowsers are to him.
Of course,
wow.
Bruce just sure jumps right over him.
What a pal.
That's Bruce. Yeah, what a pal.
It might be a 756. Bowser's nice?
Oh, no. Bowser, come on, man. It's not even record, just let him through.
Yeah. Alright, so he is 10.55. So that's
okay.
2 frame rules. Alright, interesting. Sorry, that was more for myself. I know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that right there is a good example. Like, you're just chancing the Bowsers. It's pretty much pure RNG, because even if you know what frame rule you're arriving there on, their patterns change every frame. And it's kind of hard to be frame perfect in all aspects of the 8-4. So it's just not going to happen. It's pretty much RNG.
And even if you know the pattern, it can be one where it's like, oh, you have a single frame or something to make it through these hammers, and
yep.
Yeah, it's cruel.
Looks like Wes and Scrim are on really good runs.
Yeah.
Both into 4-4 at the same time.
I mean, to give you an idea of how RNG heavy this game is, I mean, Tecate's lost 4 755 runs to the final Bowsers.
Yeah, and it's all just impossible luck. You can't get through.
Yep. I believe Cosmic's going for fast 1-2 right now, right?
Fast 1-2? I haven't checked.
Yeah, I think he did a left-right.
There we go.
Okay, yeah. So, Cosmic is... Depending on what you want to do, you can, like, go through the Goomba section at the beginning of 1-2 faster. But what that does is it makes it so you have... you could get bad subpixels for the wall jump, which means... It's 40% of the time you get bad subpixels, and it's just impossible to get the wall jump.
Yeah, usually you do a setup where you're guaranteed to get a pixel you can jump off of, but it is slower, so a way to save a frame rule is to just do what he said and go back and hope you get a pixel and do it slightly faster.
Yeah, I guess the way you wall jump is you kind of want to hit a pixel in between blocks, and then for some reason you can jump if you hit that pixel.
I don't even think you have to hit that pixel at the
Oh,
start.
really?
I don't think so.
Oh,
Alright,
that was a really good devil spell. Like, somewes is so good at the devil spell. That's crazy.
Cosmic and Wes are really good at mashing for that double spell. But he did get the
Got it.
4, so it's slightly slower.
Oh,
Ooh,
wow,
he
he
got
went for
Fab
the-
State 1.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, I think that's kind of frame depending on the frame that you load the level.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
the mushroom.
Yeah,
I
there's-
forgot that was even a thing.
Yeah, so you go under there because you can always jump over that hammer bro even if he comes down. If you went up that little staircase above him, if the bro's up there, sometimes he can give you a pattern that you just can't get through. So you go down there to make it consistent every time. But there is that invisible block, so if you jump just one frame too early, you'll hit it and then get shot down into him.
Yeah, it's funny how many invisible blocks they put in this game. Like, aside from like any percent, even in Warpless, they have a few invisible blocks that seem so random, but are so good at killing you or trapping you in a part that you can't get out of, and an enemy runs into you or something. So I don't know. I don't think any of them are going for 1-1 FPG. It seems like I think they're all skipping that one, right?
Yeah, of all the things you want to go for right now, that's not something you want to... There's easier time saves, basically, including an FPG you could do in 4.2 that has
Okay.
a more consistent setup. Plus, if you
I
miss
was
it, you
wondering
can
about that.
still get the normal frame rules sometimes and not lose time.
Okay, but if often if you go for it in 1-1 and you don't get the setup, you just have to reset basically.
Yeah, you'd have to reset because in 1.1, what they're doing is optimal by 2 frames. If you lose like 2 frames, you'll lose a frame rule, which includes where you grab the flagpole. If you grab the flagpole at the top, that's actually faster. If they were to grab the flagpole at the bottom in 1.1, they'd lose a frame rule, and that would be a reset. Because I think it saves like 7 frames or something to grab the top instead.
If you're not going for a glitch like Tecate, well, in 4-1 it doesn't matter, which is why Tecate didn't go for the top. But in a lot of levels, you want to grab the very top of the flagpole to save as much time as possible. Yeah, unless you're doing a glitch. Although actually in 4-1 it doesn't even let you grab the very top of it, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, there's a couple levels like that. 8.2 you can't.
And I mean, you won't see it in 8.2, but if the developers put a star in one of the blocks before that, like, Koopa bounce in the vine. So naturally, everyone's first idea is to grab the star, and if you do that, you just can't complete the level immediately. It's such a funny trick.
Yeah, because that vine's the only way up. If you go to the right, the level will loop forever. You have to take the vine. So it looks like Cosmic's run that died to Bowser would have been a 756.682. So that would have been a really good run if Bowser
Yeah,
wasn't
that's
a jerk.
amazing.
Wow. That's less than a second off the record. I mean, that would have net him 4th place still.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a treat to just see all top 4 running at the exact same time, though. Like, how often can you just see the top 4 in any game playing at the exact same time, let alone on the same screen? It's just so cool to see.
At Chase for the record, you can.
Mm-hmm. The Bowser being nice to Tecate.
He got a 42 though, so he must have been slow somewhere.
Oh yeah, wow. I wonder. So maybe that was more luck that Bowser's
Yeah.
being nice.
Because you want to get a 243, which Wes will get right here.
Yeah, we're talking about, oh, you have to delay to get a good Bowser, and then we're proven wrong.
Well, yeah, you can delay to know when you're going to get a good Bowser, but other than that, it's going to be luck. But you can sometimes get lucky. It's not impossible. It's just very unlikely. Looks like we got a race here between Tecate and somewes, though, both in 5-1.
Oh yeah, and you saw like Tecate. It kind of looks like he just jumped right through the piranha plants. The piranha plants only have a hitbox on like the stem section, more or less, like the base of them. So they have a lot of leeway for getting through them.
We haven't mentioned hitboxes are kind of dumb.
Yeah, very dumb in this game.
A nice
That's
super
one thing
jump.
they didn't feel like improving. Yeah, nice super jump. And honestly, it's really hard to do like the optimal super jump. You can get it, and you can still do it slowly and not save the optimal frame rule.
If there's one thing I can tell you I struggle with, it's super jump.
Oh yeah,
I
I'm
don't
terrible at it.
understand how people can do it so consistently.
I remember there was a setup that Tecate and I messed around with for a little bit, where you just like run and jump into the first of those Koopas, and it gives you like
yeah,
a
and then
mini
you can hit
super
a wall
jump.
jump pixel and jump off of the wall. I've tried that, but
Oh, it's so much harder though.
yeah, I don't think it's nearly as consistent.
No, but it looks kind of cool.
Yeah,
It's almost another good double spell. I'm not sure if he got the optimal frame
he
rule
got
though.
he got a 4.
Yeah,
I don't know what's. It looks like it was a slow 4 too.
yeah. So I'm assuming he's
So
gonna
he
go
might-
for the fast 8-1.
Yeah, fast 8-1, maybe a fast 8-2. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you saw last time. Oh, go ahead.
So the hard thing about doing 8-1 like optimally is you don't have a lot of frames to spare, and what you want to do is either bop one of those Koopas in the 3 row and then barely sneak under the third one and land on the ground, or you want to bounce off the first and the third one and then get up to that really high platform. But both are like insanely precise, and people don't usually go for that unless they sometimes get lucky and are able to do it, or they know they're behind and go for it.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah,
know.
it's super hard.
Yeah, the strat that Tecate does, it's like a frame perfect A release or something in order to get
Yeah.
the optimal position. I know, it blows my mind that we're going for like a faster 8-1. I never thought we would be doing this. Well, I'm not. They are. So I'm glad I don't have to do that.
It's a fun one.
Oh yeah. And I'm looking at the statistics on speedrun.com, and it looks like there have been like 6 new records in 2020 alone.
There's been a ton. I know Cosmic and Tecate were trading back the record all the time.
Yeah, because I know Darbian got the first sub 8, Cosmic got a
A lower
better
one.
sub 8. Yeah, and then Goofy got the first
Chocobo
758.
gained 758, yeah.
Yep, and somewes got the first 757, and Tecate got the first 756, and then we got a Cosmic with the
Ooh,
first 755.
flagpole glitch alert.
Ooh,
So,
spicy gameplay.
to get that one, you actually have to jump frame perfectly earlier in the level, and then you'll land on a certain pixel, and then you hold down right, and that actually manipulates your subpixels in a way where you can do that flagpole glitch there. And that does save one whole frame rule. That's 0.35. Insane, I know.
Yeah, the lengths they go to save 0.35 seconds, it's amazing.
But because of that, I think Cosmic might be ahead of world record right now.
Yeah, and like we're talking about frame rules, how it's a good and a bad thing. Like in some cases, you can play worse than normal and you don't lose any time, but in some cases, you can just barely play worse, like within frames, and then you'll lose a full 0.35 seconds. So the game gives and it takes.
Alright, decent climb. We'll see if Bowser actually goes forward. He can also do this thing where he jumps backward but then goes forward, so you still get to run under him.
Yeah,
But he
I
went
remember.
forward.
Yeah, so many times, like before this delay, you'd be running towards Bowser, he'd jump backwards, and you're like, "Oh, I'm just gonna jump over him. This is awesome!" And then he goes forward and just hits you right in the
Yeah.
face.
It's hard to jump over him too because there's that row of like blocks right before him that you can easily bump your head on.
Yeah, definitely. And then
In
you're just
fact, I
gonna
think you have to slow down a bit before you even attempting it.
yeah, and of course you're probably gonna lose time for trying to avoid him.
Yeah. So it's definitely optimal to jump under him.
Mm-hmm. Looks like a pretty decent climb from Wes over there.
That's really good, yeah.
Dude, I didn't know this for the longest time. I know you have a video on it, but you can actually save another frame rule in 4.4, depending on how you do the climb and like the platform section.
That might have been like a ROM malfunction, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because you can do a clip into a wall if your subpixels are good, and that's actually a lot faster, but it's still hard to only save one frame rule with that.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
I
I think
it
that was
worth
just
it.
I think that was just some sort of malfunction. But yeah, you can and it has been done that you can save another 4.4 frame rule, but it's definitely one of the harder ones to save, so you won't see anyone go for it right now.
Yeah, I haven't heard of anyone doing it. I was like, Tecate, did you know this was a thing? He's like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm like, okay, sounds good, man. It's too hard. It's kind of cool. I mean, you can see all the data that the practice ROM displays coming from Tecate's stream right now. And that's how you can know. That's how people practice the setups. So you can see exactly if you got the right subpixels, and then you can alter your, B press or whatever based on that.
And again, Wes with another good run already. He's just cranking them out.
Yeah, I know. Dude, it's so cool. That opening jump too. I've seen so many runners hit that red Koopa, and just
Yeah.
you have to reset on that. And the piranha plant that somewes just ran over. I know sometimes, depending on if you like release A too early or something, you can get a bad subpixel and it kills you.
Yeah, what I do is actually like release right and tap it again to ensure, but none of these people
Okay.
do it. They bump their head on the ceiling at a certain time and it manipulates it. I've never really understood it, but it's a thing. And it
Yeah,
looks
I've
like he got the high 4 frame rule, so Rest is on a good run right now.
Oh, so close.
So yeah, that's just another thing. Sometimes you do that jump, it just doesn't work. Like, you need to get a very precise jump off of him. And I think sometimes it just doesn't happen. Like, you can't even control it.
Oh, so yeah, someone's asking about the menu that Tecate had. That's just a practice ROM.
Yeah, that's the practice ROM. It shows info like your X position,
Oh,
your
yeah.
subpixel number, certain frames and stuff. It has a
And it
lot of
lets you
good
make save
information.
states.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
make save states.
And it works for Mario Bros. 1 as well. That's why you have.
Yeah, it's
multiple
actually
game
the Mario
practice on
1
that.
ROM, but Pelson, the creator, was nice enough to also put all of the Lost Levels in there too. But yeah,
I remember.
if you're starting to run SMB1 or Lost Levels and you have an emulator or an EverDrive or something that can load something like that, like, it's a very good tool, very helpful for practicing. So I'd recommend it.
Yeah, I remember testing out the ROM for him, and at the beginning, the wind would just not stop. Like, as soon as you activated the wind, it would last for the entire level. That made for some interesting runs. Luckily, he fixed that.
I wasn't aware of something like that.
Yeah, he didn't. I don't think he made it public at that point. I'm like, you should probably
Oh,
fix that first. I have like 3 versions of the ROM on the EverDrive, and only one of them is a good one, so not missing out on too much. Oh, you'll notice that, like, what some Westers did, well, and all the runners, but they're jumping to the right of the warp zone and then jumping in. If they just went directly to the pipe, it would have sent him to a different section of 1-2. So the game only knows to send you to World 4 if you actually load that text that says, like, welcome to World 4 or whatever.
Yeah.
I forgot what it said, honestly. But
Welcome to Warp Zone World 4 or something.
there we go. So yeah, that's why it looks like they're wasting time, but no, they actually have to do that. I mean, even
Cosmic
like
and West are both in World 4.
Nice. Even the you can notice like some minor differences in strats, even in 1-2. Like the way that they go down to the underground section of 1-2, they have different strats. Some of them like do a full jump. Some of them like just pull back a little bit on their controller to avoid the piranha plant. A lot of variety that you wouldn't necessarily expect unless you were looking for it.
Alright, so Cosmic looked like he was gonna do the setup for FPG, the sub-pixel setup at least, but he turned back and didn't do it. So he probably knew he didn't jump on the right frame, since it's a frame-perfect jump to set it up. And that's a thing you can do, like if you know you're not getting it, you can just result back to the normal strat and not lose any time.
And at the beginning of 4.2, the bullet bill launchers can let you know what frame roll you're on.
Yeah, since all enemy patterns are the same every time, so you could, as long as you know what to look for, you can usually know what pace you're on.
Mm-hmm. I think anyone's ever gonna go for that FPG in 4.3 in a run. You think we're ever gonna
There's
take
an
it that
FPG
far?
in 4.3?
I thought you could do like a fast excel or something into an
Yeah,
FPG.
You can do if you do a perfect fast excel and don't lose any frames and grab the top of the flagpole, you can save a frame rule.
Oh,
I've
that's
gotten-
what it is. Okay.
Yeah, I've gotten it a few times in runs, but it's usually just a backup strat.
Yeah, I thought that was for it's like some crazy FPG setup.
Nah. There's probably one somewhere, but I don't think it would save time over that.
Okay, so it's
Since
a high
you
flag grab.
because the fast excel plus the high grab, you have no frames to spare at
Okay,
all.
yeah.
It has to be flawless.
So the bullet bills that you're seeing are like frame dependent. I believe the amount of time you stop on those moving platforms, you can even slow down for a frame or so, and then that'll change what bullet bills you get in 4.3.
Yeah, but with the frame rules they're using, they're never gonna have a problem with them.
Yeah,
All
you
the
can get some
frames
pretty
are
nasty
good.
ones though.
You can get some really bad ones.
It's
That's why it's important
so
to have
annoying.
those delays.
Yeah, in Warpless. Oh man, it's so
Warpless.
stressful.
That's a fun time.
Yeah, it's bullet bills are not your friends. Ooh, Cosmic's got a spicy run going though.
See
Going
if you
for
can
the
hit the
super
super
jump.
jump.
I have faith.
So not sure of his pace, but he hasn't reset, so it must be good, right?
Yeah, I'm kind of curious. You don't get to see like normally a timer will turn red if they're behind. But we
Yeah.
don't get to see that.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell what pace runners are on without seeing the full-on splits and how ahead or behind they are.
Yeah. Because sometimes you can even set it to like if you're behind your best possible, or you're like the
Yeah.
sum of best or whatever, it goes red. So it kind of depends.
Ah. So he was one pixel too far to the left, so he didn't clip in and bonked his head on the pipe. And yeah, that's just... You gotta be a pixel farther to the right.
Just watching him practice double spell is mesmerizing. He's such a fast
Yeah.
masher.
Again, the inputs are, as long as you're lined up like a pixel to the right before the furthest you can be before jumping your head and actually hitting the pipe, so you'd actually jump and get pushed out by it. If you tap right, you won't get pushed out, you'll like still be in. And then if you hold right afterwards, you'll clip in more, and then you just mash the heck out of the A button, and it'll clip you further in. And if you could do it super fast, you really need super fast smashing skills in order to get it optimally. It's a tough one. A lot of technical stuff behind it.
Oh yeah. I mean, like the first jump in 1-1's hard. Like you really
That too, yeah.
kind of hardly get a break, man. Like Cosmic just died to it, and if Cosmic dies to something, you kind of know that it's really hard.
I mean, you're watching the best of the best, and it's a lot of resets going on. It's a brutal game.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, someone in chat's asking about somewes. Yeah, he did get a 755.999 last night. And he even got a few runs to 8-4, and then his flash cart, or well, it's called a power pack, glitched out on him and just froze the game, or like messes up the position of sprites. Like the things that if when we say like an EverDrive or a power pack, it's a device that looks like a cartridge. You put an SD card into it, and then you can load practice ROMs into your actual system. And sometimes they malfunction with the actual ROM. And I've only seen that happen with
FDS
Lost Levels.
ROMs that have function like
Okay,
they fail.
yeah, they can't emulate FDS perfectly yet. So you'll see some crazy. Hopefully, it doesn't happen at all. But sometimes you will see some crazy glitches from that. Like you can see
It would
Piranha
only
Plant
happen
scrolling.
to somewes because Tecate and Scrimsion are both on emulator and Cosmic's on actual FDS.
Yeah,
So it would only
they
happen
shouldn't
to
have to worry.
somewes.
But when it happens, it's a heartbreaker.
But sometimes comedic.
Oh yeah, it's funny. Funny from my perspective. When you just like it can make some crazy noises and the plants scrolling all over the place, like it's something.
My favorite is with the FDS version of Mario 1, where sometimes you just jump and he never comes down.
Really, I've never seen that.
That's a fun one.
That's
It's
awesome.
a very common one with EverDrive too.
Yeah, see, mine was always the plant scrolling, or the game would just
Yeah,
freeze
a
completely.
waterfall of plants.
Yep,
As
and
yeah.
sometimes they go so fast that you just can't get past them.
Yeah, that's the common this game on EverDrive.
It's like, it's weird, it's kind of terrifying to run on an EverDrive.
Yeah, not recommended, I guess, but you
I
do
mean,
what
if
you must.
Yeah, exactly. If that's what, it's way easier to have access to that than buying like a Famicom and getting the disc
Also,
system for it.
Tecate and Scrim are both in 5-1 right now.
Ooh, nice super jump.
Ooh, the double super jump. We have a race here.
Yeah, chat appreciates the EverDrive glitches too.
Looks like the wrong runners are at the... Well, it's supposed to be Tecate instead of West there. I'm personally not in control of the layout. Aw, they both had problems with the double spell. So unfortunately, that race between Tecate and Scrim are... Well, they can still complete a good run, probably, but
yeah,
I think
they can get a
Record
really
is
good
dead.
run.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Record's dead, though.
Yeah,
But
if you don't get...
let's see what happens here, because they're neck and neck right now.
Oh, fast 8-1!
Okay, so wind physics. A fun thing about wind is it's always pushing you to the right, so if you tap left, you actually can, like, clip into things. So Scrim clipped into a block.
Yep.
So that was fun.
Yeah, that is the one cool thing about wind. I don't know how to feel about it, though. Kind of screws you over in some levels.
Yeah.
In 8-1, I think the wind is kind of the main thing that determines if you can do the faster variation of 8-1.
Yeah, I'm not 100% certain on how that works, but... Yeah, wind can either be your best friend or your worst enemy.
Yeah. And that double...
Fine.
Yeah, the double jump on the Koopa is pretty tricky, too. Like, it's not... They make it look easy, but it's really not.
It's not. No.
And I think Tecate was going for the FPG.
Yeah,
There's,
actually,
like...
another thing about 8-2, if you grab the flagpole at a very certain way, Mario will actually be a pixel above the block when he goes all the way down the flag, and lands on that platform at the bottom. And if you get that 1 pixel of sky where you can see it underneath his butt there, that saves 2 frames. So if you're like right on the edge of a frame roll, that can be enough to save 1.
Yeah, what I've noticed is I believe Tecate found it so that if you jump on the land directly before the block of the flagpole and then hit the pole, you always get it.
There's like latest possible you can't or something, but yeah,
Okay,
you have a couple of frames or something. But yeah, unfortunately this isn't a record pace run, but very good run, so we'll see if he can close it out.
Let's see what the fire
This
bar
might
does to him.
actually be sub 8 pace. I don't know how much time he lost prior.
Oh man, it scares me so much seeing him go through the fire bar like
fire
that.
bar, yeah. Very, very precise. If he was like a couple frames earlier on his right press, he would have died to it. That's a really good fast excel right there. This is a great 8-4.
Yeah, this is really good. This is awesome. I mean, like, I know you could have gotten, or he could have gotten like an 8 in the first room, or an 88.
Yeah, but
this is amazing.
You have to be way too precise for that. All right, come on, Bowser's, please.
Please.
Let's see a good run here.
Ooh.
Oh, what
See,
a
that's when
pal
hitboxes
today.
are cool. Yeah.
Shoutouts to Bruce. Wait, this is actually... No!
Classic Bowser.
Come on. Alright, I don't know if he paused his timer. That
No,
might have been...
I'm pretty sure that was at least sub 8. Because
Yeah,
he has
it was,
an
it was
802.2.
looking really high, though. Like, if he has 7 seconds of loads, that was like 756 still. But
No,
I thought
well, he has a different number, I thought?
I think emulator load times are the same as FDS. If I remember correctly.
Like 7.4?
Yeah, it's like 7 point something. I know EverDrive, which none of them are using, is 4.39.
Oh, okay. So, do you know what emulator they're using? Is it Nestopia?
It should be Nestopia, yeah, both of them.
So this says loading time is 5.807?
5.
So 5.8 apparently, according to the guide on speedrun.com.
So 5.8. So yeah, that was like a 757 at least.
Okay, 758 based according to Tecate.
58. Okay.
Yeah, it's
He's got his split, so he'll be able to tell.
Yeah,
we can only see the timer
him.
like all of you, so we're kind of in the dark on the very precise timing. But yeah, right. So yeah, 758, really good run.
Yeah, that blows
so we've
my
had
TV out of the water.
two really good runs that have both got, Bowsered. Bruce has been a pal today.
Yeah,
it's a rare sight.
Yeah, he usually is the one that kills runs, I feel like.
No, Bowser's pulling the weight tonight.
And Kosmic's just showing off the clip in 4-4.
So yeah, you're not going to see this in attempts, at least not right now, but for the heck of it.
I mean, maybe. Yeah, you never know.
It's another
awkward.
one of those things where you have to do a frame perfect jump, then hold down right to manipulate subpixels, and then do that. And I don't know if there's like a frame rule for good Bowser patterns yet with that clip in mind.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. I know that I've tried doing that before, and just the clip itself is awkward. Like, not even the setup, but I feel like you have to tap left really early or something.
Looks like valid username in chat is gonna be telling us that what would have been. So 758.495 for Tecate if Bowser was not a jerk, but he is. So that's a 756 from Kosmic that died to Bowser, and a 758 from Tecate that died to Bowser, I think, so far.
Casual sub-8s, basically. I
mean,
like
this gameplay is pretty Bowser right now.
Yeah, if you get to Bowser, we kind of just consider that whatever time you would have gotten, because you can't help it.
Yeah, so, in other words, Tecate has gotten 755 like 4 times, but unfortunately his PB doesn't reflect that because he's just gets horrible luck in the last room.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so Kosmic is doing that. It seems like he's going for fast 1-2 quite a bit.
Yeah.
It's
definitely a good way to save one frame rule because it's right at the start.
That's the thing. I definitely prefer going for time saves like that early in the game rather than like the insane 8-1 that they're going for.
Yeah.
But it just depends on preference. I mean, clearly they have different preferences and whatever feels right to them.
Yep. So like currently Scrimsion is ahead. I never know if it's Scrimson or Scrimsion. The I confuses me, so I just abbreviate it to Scrim.
Yeah, Scrim's a good one.
That I can confirm is right.
Oh yeah, the red Koopa that Kosmic hit in 1-1, that is what despawns the second Piranha Plant.
Oh yeah, the one at the top there.
Mm-hmm.
It can also be the Goomba too. As long as you stomp one of those 2 enemies, it'll despawn that one plant.
Yeah, I know. No, none of these guys take the bottom route in 1-1, but you can take the bottom route. It's just it's kind of awkward.
It's a bit harder, but even the top route's hard because they jump under that Koopa. First of all, they stomp the first Koopa in the very start of the level of 1-1 to manipulate a pattern, And there's that Koopa that they jump under. I think that's like a 2-frame jump to get under it without dying.
Curious what it is on the bottom path then, because it always felt easier. I don't know if that's just because I don't have to look at an enemy or something.
I'm not certain, but
Sure.
it's usually... It looks like we had the case of a dropped input.
Oof. That is the night. I know Tecate runs on or uses a keyboard for this game, which I think is really cool. I wish I could play. I wish I could speedrun on a keyboard well. I don't have. It takes so much practice to do
Grim
that.
does too, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, yeah, it's deep. Playing on keyboard.
Because I know they're both
amazing.
on Nestopia.
Yeah. Just playing on something mechanical like that would feel so good.
Yeah, but there's nothing like the controller, you know?
That's true. Yeah, that's the thing. I love a controller.
Yeah.
They're saying it's the SION is like vision. So Scrimsion.
Scrimsion? Okay.
Yes, yeah, I think Scrim is definitely gonna be the way we go. I think that's a pretty solid bet.
That's what I've always
Lazy
said.
commentators saying whatever they can to avoid saying the full name. Nothing wrong with that. And this is when you can see everyone get trapped in World 1 for a little bit. Like, the fact that they were getting out of it so much was kind of mind-blowing. Because this is very typical, too. Just sometimes the wall jump isn't being kind, although for Tecate, no issue.
We have a World 4 alert. Top left.
World 4. Pro gamer.
Yeah. I mean, World 1 is definitely like a prison. It's so hard to break out.
Yeah, it is.
You literally have to clip through a wall. Yeah, it looks like currently Tecate is the one to watch right now.
Yeah, Mount Olympus. I believe they're doing this for 3 hours, if I'm not mistaken. And maybe another one if they're feeling it, but I believe it's going to be going until 10.
So, plenty of more gameplay to come.
So what Tecate did in 4.2, did he spawn the Piranha Plant and then despawn it?
I actually didn't catch it.
Because he hit the Spiny, and I thought if you hit the Spiny, it would make the Piranha
Oh
Plant
yeah,
appear.
yeah, if you hit that Spiny, he spawns, but yeah, if he hit another enemy, he probably re-despawned it. Fun stuff.
I know, it's like, sometimes I see them just hit the Spiny, and then just do a pipe jump for fun, I'm like, why? Don't scare me like that.
I mean, to be fair, the 4-2 pipe jump isn't that bad.
No, but still, it scares me.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I'm not one for pipe jumps, man. I like take the easy route at all times.
Right? Tecate and somewes, both with runs into 4-2. I mean, World 4. Wes is in 4-2.
World 4 alert.
Tecate's actually 4-4. Oh
Oh
no.
man. Yep.
Wow,
that
fast
jump
on that
pretty
reset though.
Yeah, that is quick on the draw. That's another impressive thing. These guys can reset like no other.
Yeah, so what they're doing for that climb there is you tap left and then right again as you jump, so he faces left. You kind of like ricochet off the wall, land, stop very quickly, and then jump to the right without facing back to the right. Because Mario actually accelerates faster in the opposite position of which he's facing. So if you're facing left in that jump, you'll get speed faster. And that actually makes a difference.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully you don't see anyone like face to the right for that, but it is significantly slower. I mean, you're basically starting from a stopping point again, so you have to gain up all your speed, but yeah, it's way faster facing left. Yeah, I can't see 4-4 without hearing the "it's the climb" command in Tecate's channel.
Yeah.
Got a crisp no signal from somewes.
Yeah, I think that's just capture card problems.
Yeah, I think every time he resets and there's a black screen, he has to wait a little bit for that.
Yeah.
Which it's interesting. Somewes doesn't have a delay on his timer, but he just watches the Koopa and he knows
He knows, yeah.
he knows when to start based on the Koopa's position.
Which is funny because the Koopa actually goes off screen before they press start.
Yeah, so I was wondering if he like waits for it to go off screen and then watches the stars flashing to know when he starts.
Yeah, the coin flash.
Yeah.
Tecate's already in World 4 again. That was fast.
Yeah, wow. You know, I think one of my favorite parts of Lost Levels compared to Mario Bros. 1 are those clouds. I can't get over how happy they look. It's probably the best part of the game. It is deceiving, yeah. They're so happy. And it's funny, people are asking which of us is which, and I don't know. I'm Ethan, if that helps. I am Ethan RTA.
I'm the other one.
Yeah. Yeah, what he said. So in 4-2, do you have to grab the top of the flagpole to be optimal?
No, because you can mess up the flagpole glitch setup if you go for it and still be fast enough. That frame was actually pretty lenient as far as frames go. But honestly, it's just easier to grab the top if you're not going for that frame rule.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes, like, I don't know what... I feel like sometimes the Koopa can be in a different position, so it's really easy to, like, jump on it.
Yeah, he's in a different spot if you slow down somewhere.
Okay. So in that case...
Sometimes you'll just land on him and then grab it lower, and still will be fine most of the time.
Yeah. Also, the 1-2, like, after the Koopa section, jumping on that pipe and then up to the blocks that he's running on right now in Cosmic Screen, that's really not that easy either. It's pretty easy to either, like, rub up against that pipe, or just not jump in time and then hit the blocks up above. But you have to hold right the entire time.
It's a lot of quick jumps. And there's Cosmic demonstrating that plants do in fact have hitboxes, believe it or not.
I think had a really good climb, too.
Let's see if he gets that 243. Forward Bowser. You'd love to see that.
Mm-hmm.
That means he played it optimally, so we have a good run over here from Tecate. Yeah.
Good runs all around.
Going back to the 1-2 thing, they go in that pipe to go to the other section of 1-2, which has the warp zone in it, and they kind of like go through that plant. You have to be at a very precise spot in the very middle and be holding down, so you kind of like touch the pipe to go down it before you interact with the hitbox. If they're like barely too far to one side, they can get hit and die, which I think is what happened to Kosmic like a minute ago.
Tecate, you guys might have seen him jump on a Koopa in 5-1. He's doing that to despawn a Piranha Plant shortly after. Like the tallest pipe in 5-1, if you hit a Koopa and then a Bullet Bill fires, which I believe happens every single time, at least on the frame roll that he's using, it despawns the plant and you don't have to do a pipe jump.
And we have one Goofy Chocobo to think about that for that strat, so of course, thank you, Goofy.
So I wonder if that lost any time, because I saw him wiggle a little bit for the super jump. I assume he probably got the optimal frame rule?
I think he did. Fine. I tried to look at the coin flash, but I actually don't know what to look for.
Yeah, it's really hard to notice like 21 frames of time save.
Believe it or not, 0.35 isn't a lot of time.
Yeah, and it kind of looked like Tecate like was touching that pipe almost at the beginning of the level.
Alright, that was a decent double spell. He got I think it was a high 4, so at worst he's losing one frame roll over like super optimal, at least for runs.
I'm sure he can bring it back.
Yeah, I think he got it, so this is a really good run right now. Oh, he's going for it?
Oh,
nice!
Yeah,
That's
nice.
the double one, where you go up top. Super precise.
Oh
no!
Man, that gap is so neat.
Speaking of precise, so that Koopa, if you don't slow down, I think it's frame perfect. You jump at the very last pixel of that, like, 2 rows of blocks, the very last pixel of the last block, and you hit the first pixel of the Koopa. So they usually do a little, like, left press, and that usually gives you 1 whole extra frame. So, It's really hard.
Yeah, that jump is super hard. I mean, unless if you're not going for the like, I think they call it hate dash one, right? The
Yeah.
faster
Is
frame
that what
roll.
it's called?
I
Nice.
think so, but yeah, it's much more lenient if you don't have to go for that.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they have very few frames even go with the faster strat that saves the frame rate. I think it's like I swear it's less than 5 frames or something that they have to actually save that.
Yeah, it's definitely not a lot.
It's super tight. But yeah, I mean that jump is extremely hard though.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and Scrimson just barely jumping early, and if you do
Yeah.
jump early in 1-2, it pushes you back left while you're in the blocks.
Yeah, you hit your head in the block and get pushed back. Looks like he's continuing the run though.
Yeah, I wonder, he
Don't
might
know
be
if he's
going for
planning
a.
on doing some time saves.
Yeah, I
Other than
wonder if
that,
he's
looks
going
like
for
everyone's
4-2.
kind of at the start right now. Except
Mm-hmm.
Tecate again getting another run.
Oh wow, and he even touched the
He's
pipe there. I think that was fine.
I saw him
Maybe
earlier
not.
saying how bad he was playing. What do you mean?
Yeah, I know,
What are you
right?
talking about? If I made it to 4-1 this often, I'd be ecstatic.
Yeah. If I got to 1-2 this many times, dude, I'd have to put down the system for the day. You're too good.
It's like we're missing some audio.
Oh yeah. We got a World 4 alert.
World 4 alert.
Yeah.
Double World 4 alert.
Ooh.
Alright. Oh, there it went. Alright, so top 2 runners both in World 4. So let's see how far they can get. Looks like Tecate's going to be going for the climb in a second.
The music in the castle is so intimidating. It gets the adrenaline going.
Yeah. The climb?
You know, I noticed. Ooh, that was
really good. Yeah, he's definitely making it through as long as he doesn't miss a jump.
Yeah.
Please, no commentator's curse, crossing fingers.
Might be a low photo thing? Oh no.
No, not on this frame rule. Okay, we're good.
Oh, okay. This is a different one. Nice.
Disaster avoided.
I noticed that the moving platform that like after that giant fire bar, I think the Koopa in that level, whether or not you stomp it, can alter the position of that elevator. I was messing around with it the other day, and it seemed like it could be an All Stars only thing, but for some reason it was spawning higher if I didn't touch the Koopa.
The only thing I know about 4-4 manips is you'll see them bop like that second Koopa after the climb, and that actually does like matter for Bowser patterns or something.
Oh, and you see Cosmic did turn right.
Yeah, he did the turn
after
right
climb.
thing we mentioned earlier, which
Yeah,
unfortunately is like too slow. You won't get your running speed.
Yep, and then you'll probably get a bad Bowser. And even aside from a bad Bowser, you just lose time.
Speed running and losing time, you know, that's not a good combination.
But man, Tecate is amazing at super jumps, dude.
He's playing real well right now.
Yeah,
He keeps cranking out these runs that keep getting really far.
he's in focus mode. The man can't be stopped. Let's see another fast 8-1.
He probably won't even need to go for it as long as this Devil's Spell is fast enough.
Sure, yeah.
All right, high 4,
That
so that's
yeah, that
pretty
looked really
good.
good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, like he had an amazing stop. I mean, I think he
Yeah,
maybe
that
could have
stop was
mashed
good.
faster or something, but that was a perfect
Yeah,
stop.
it's harder to mash on emulator keyboard, from what I
Yeah.
can tell anyway. Maybe that's
I,
just me, but oh, he's going for it.
oh,
Oh,
so close.
yeah.
Like
So
like
like,
we said.
it's like frame perfect. There's something about it is really hard. So you'll see the double jump, but then he'll just barely not have enough height to make it all the way up.
Yep. I've heard him say it's like a frame perfect A release to land on the right position.
Yeah, it's
Make it.
something really stupid. So the fact that these guys even have to go for it is like nuts. All right, looks like Wes has a good run though.
Oh yeah, back to 5-1. Oh, so I'm looking at the notes that Tecate sent me, and whether you're going for the first Koopa and then avoiding the other two in 8-1, or you're going for the optimal 2 Koopa bounce, it's they're both frame perfect and dependent on the wind. So sometimes the wind
Wow.
just doesn't let you do it.
That blows my mind that that's even considered. It's so dumb.
I know.
These guys are nuts.
That's why they're here, though. That's why they're the ones on the screen and we're commentating. I can't do this stuff, man.
I mean, if the top 5 were playing, you'd have to find another commentator. I'm just
Yeah,
messing.
man. If like top 10 was playing, I'd still wouldn't be in there. So.
Oh,
No, but they'd be like, God, what? No one's available. Okay, get Ethan in here. Whatever. Just don't focus on the screen.
all right.
Oh man.
Oh, that was looking really good, but then there was a tiny little mash slowdown. But he's still gonna get a really fast frame rule here, but maybe
I'm sure
not
he can bring it back.
quite as fast.
I imagine he'll be going for the fast 8-1 again. Well, maybe not.
Okay, so that strat he's doing there is you want to time a jump. Some of the other runners aren't going for this, but what Wes is specifically doing is you're trying to time a jump with the music. And if you jump even a frame early, you get hit by that first Koopa. But if you jump right at the right time, you'll get that super jump and be fine. So it is tight.
Oh yeah, I've seen a lot of
So-
runs die to that from like everyone.
Yeah.
It's not easy, especially when you're in 8-1 and you're like, oh, this could be a run, and then
Yeah.
it's hard to stay focused on every little aspect of it.
Yeah. But that jump that he's doing is, it's not only if you jump barely too early you get hit, if you jump barely too late you get hit. It's like, it's pretty tight.
Yeah, I'm
Both
curious how many.
directions.
Yeah, and I'm curious if you go underneath the Koopas, how many frames of leeway you get.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I thought people were doing that just for like some sort of manipulation later or something, but I'm not sure.
Oh, that could be too. I think it's just preference.
Yeah. Well, it's just weird because everyone was doing that first strat, and suddenly everyone switched to going under that other Koopa. So,
Yeah, that could be. I don't know. That'd be interesting.
and it looks like Cosmic got a good Bowser pattern and was fast, but missed the axe grab. So he's gonna lose some time to that. Did we mention that World 1 kind of sucks? I'm just gonna point that out if you see a lot of it.
Yeah, a friendly reminder that World 1 is hard.
I know it's World 1, but like, World 1's actually like the hardest world in the run? Not really, but it's definitely no cakewalk at all.
Yeah, it's funny.
Honestly,
there was a
World
time-
4 in its entirety is probably easier than World 1 if you don't go for anything dumb like FPG or something.
I don't know. It's hard to say because I feel like every
Yeah,
runner
it's hard.
feels differently. You know, like
Yeah, it's all an opinion anyway, but
the climb is really hard. And doing that
Yeah.
path, at least for me, I think that's a pretty tough one. But
yeah, it's definitely the
these
hardest
guys
part of
don't
World
mind.
4 in its entirety.
Yeah, if you didn't have to do like a crazy climb, I think World 4 would be pretty chill.
Yeah. And let's see if Cosmic here can get into World 8. He is a Master Masher, so see how good his Devil Spell is. Oh no!
Oh man. So did he
So
jump slightly too early, right?
Yeah, he jumped slightly too early, so he wasn't clipped in all the way, so it ejected him back out. And he actually then clipped in the tile above and then successfully got the Devil Spell.
Yeah, but when he
Of
did
course,
clip in, it was
if you're not
perfect.
on that, if you're not on that tile, if your tile too high, it doesn't work. You have to be on that exact like tile.
Yeah, that's a good point. The height at which they're jumping is very important.
Yeah. Looks like Wes is in 4-4.
I didn't even say World 4 alert.
Oh no!
Oh, and then he gets the bad turnaround.
Yeah, the pressing right just barely too early and turning around. It matters.
Yeah.
Now you'll see Bowser probably won't be nice, and it's slow anyway. Yeah, look at that.
See, you have to slow down to avoid him, and then you can lose too much speed. Yeah, it's 4-4 sucks, man.
Oh, it's brutal. It's nice that they're able to manipulate Bowser now, at least, but it's just hard to get there.
Yeah, exactly. That they can manipulate it, but they have to get there. So, or at least we've seen them. I mean, we've seen a lot of World 5s, like so many World 8s too.
Yeah, a lot of good runs so far, and we're not even halfway done, as far as I know.
No, it's crazy. Yeah.
And I'm gonna try to start messing with these audio settings. Oh well.
Ooh. Okay.
I switched it to Tecate and then
immediate reset.
I guess we gotta wait until someone's like in World 4. I don't want to like be switching the audio all willy-nilly either.
Yeah. Oh, there's a fine balance to it, but nothing wrong with hearing that beautiful FDS loading sound.
Yeah, subpixels are. If you know what you're, well, actually, what Tecate's talking about is he's going for the faster wall jump, and in which case, yeah, those subpixels are completely like luck. To get
Well,
like a proper subpixel where you can get the optimal wall jump, that is yes. But like when they're doing the thing later in 1-2 where they do the manipulation on those question mark blocks, then they know they're subpixels, so they know that's fine. And if they're doing the normal 1-2 strat where they like bonk at the very beginning and don't do some like fast maneuvers, they'll know that they're set up for a wall jump. Yeah. So it just depends. If you don't know, if you're not doing a setup or don't know your setup, then yeah, subpixels are RNG.
Yeah, he gave me the statistic of 40% impossible.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so I don't know. 40% impossible, and then you have to do a frame-perfect jump, you know.
Yeah, it's dumb.
Easy for these guys. Easy.
I wouldn't say that. Everything about this is hard for everyone. Let's just be honest.
True. Yeah, alright, I'll be honest.
They make it look easy, but I can tell you right now.
That's true. They wouldn't be messing this up. Oh, see, Tecate made it look easy yet again.
They can make it look easy, but at the end of the day, it's mind-boggling crap.
Yeah. And it was, like, usually I see a 5 from Tecate when he goes down the pipe using the faster strat, which is probably mostly dependent on the Goomba section, I would imagine.
So you saw he clipped into the wall and then got pushed out. You need to mash at a certain time. Make sure your left press is good. So left press good, mash at a certain time, and then mash enough to clip in all the way. So it's a nice balance to get the perfect clip into that wall in 1-2.
Yeah, and they also don't want to. I know that they don't want to mash too many times because I know that you
don't want to go too far. It's all like very precise.
Yeah.
You need to do every little defined thing just right.
Yeah, somewes is just playing the much easier strat for 1-2. You just hold right the whole time, get that 2-frame wall jump set up.
Yeah. So the faster strat that like Kosmic and Tecate have been going for, all it saves is 0.35 seconds, and it's a lot harder. Welcome to Mario speedruns.
Yeah, one tiny mistake and he gets a reset.
It looks like Scrim's in World 4.
World 4 alert. Oh yeah, fun fact about the title screen, those flashing stars, that represents the number of times you've completed the game and like allowed the end to play out. That's
Yeah,
what
you
those
can also
represent.
only get a certain amount. And
Yeah,
if you
and
have 8 stars, you can hold A and press start and find 4 more fun worlds, A through D.
yeah, that's where the fun begins. Because they're so hard.
Fun?
I mean, you did a lot of those speedruns. How do you feel about the letter worlds compared to like this any percent?
Oh, it's awful.
It's awful. Nice.
Well,
Yeah.
they're not nearly as optimized as this, obviously. But
And they're still
yeah,
hard.
they're incredibly hard, and a lot of it's RNG dependent, honestly. Especially
Yep.
B2, because it's a swimming level, and you have to slow down. And once you slow down, your patterns change. So it's
Oh
pretty
yeah,
much just
water
an
levels.
RNG fest. Yeah, Tecate
Yeah.
loves the letter worlds. He can tell you all about it, but
Oh yeah, dude. I remember watching Tecate grind out the letter worlds. That was a treat. I mean, especially because you just don't get to see him that often. Well, we won't see him at all, but they're very good fun. Check them out. You guys should give them a try. If you have the game, definitely try out the letter worlds.
and you should watch the record for A through D, any percent, and warpless, and I'm totally not shouting myself out. B2 is not the most fun. Cosmic, please.
Yeah, B2 is great when like you get a fish that you literally or a blooper you literally have to wait on.
Yeah, it's like I
It's
can see it's
awesome,
fun in
man.
like D4
In a very
because
masochistic sense.
you can kind of like not every frame rule matters per se.
It-
You just have to
well,
go fast enough. But
yeah,
you know
water
more about
levels are
D4.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fun. I really
Yeah.
enjoy swimming in this game, but ooh, Scrimsion
I
had a
wish
really
I
good
could say
climb.
the same, but I don't know. Something about the swimming in these games just I don't like it. Just all the enemy patterns being in really bad spots sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean,
Ooh, on the
I guess if
5-1?
it wasn't for some enemies, it would be a lot better. But that's just my take.
I kind of like the randomness in it though. It's kind of
That's
cool
fair.
that you don't know what to expect when you're in water.
Yeah, I'm just not a fan of the kind of RNG aspect of that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Especially when you have to be perfect, and that's completely dependent on like your enemy patterns.
Yeah.
Which is something, especially in A through D any percent, that you definitely have to be perfect. And it's just really tiring
Oh yeah,
to
people are talking about
constantly grind that
C4.
level.
The B2 sucks, but C4 is so hard. Especially if you're
Yeah,
trying to have a fire or something. Like, oh. Good super
I'm not
kill?
saying B2's the hardest, I just don't like it.
Oh
Anyway,
yeah, I don't like a
Scrim is
lot of
in
levels.
5-2, and I
Let's
think
go.
he's on a good pace here.
Oh yeah.
He's probably on PB pace, because his PB is the lowest, but he can definitely improve it, and I wouldn't be surprised if he could in this event.
Oh yeah, he's absolutely capable of getting a 755. All these
So we'll
runners
see if he can get
can
a
take
yeah,
it.
we'll see if we can get a good devil spell here, and he should be on really good pace.
Oh
Yeah,
man, pixels off, you know.
yeah, like you have to. Everything just has to be perfect.
Like literally like 1 or 2 pixels. Oh man.
It's actually not that. It wasn't that bad at the end of the day. He might be able to barely crank out a PB in this, if
Yeah,
everything
depending on
else
the
goes
stats he goes
perfect.
for.
But like,
Mm-hmm.
we know how Lost Levels is. Oh, he got the fast 8-1.
Nice. Ooh, and the
Ooh,
hard
he might
jump.
get the frame rule. This
Yeah,
is
and the
exciting.
nice
I
hammer
don't think
throw.
anyone's gotten it. Oh no!
Oh, you hate to
I
see
think
it.
I don't know. He either missed his input or it got dropped or something.
That was so
Dang.
close.
Yeah, I
You
was
only get
hoping
to
we
see
would
the
see
front
our
of.
first fast 8-1. I don't know if anyone's actually like gotten it full level yet.
Yeah, it sucks when you finally see how piranha plants have hitboxes. It's not a good
Yeah,
feeling.
the fast ones too. They go down back in the pipe so fast that their hitbox is even smaller most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
I think in some
Yep.
instances you can just run across a pipe and not get hit.
Yeah.
But that might be a subpixel thing, so he might have literally just gotten bad subpixels or landed on the pipe the wrong way. There's a lot of factors. Oh yeah, it was 756 pace. So yeah, even with that messed up devil spell, that was still on pace to be a really good time. So it shows that the how optimized the record's getting, because there was that mess up and it was still on pace to be a good time.
Yeah.
And it was still like a second slower.
Tecate's got a really good run going too.
Ooh, it looks like he does. I'm trying to figure out this audio thing.
Nice.
It should switch over. There we go.
Nice. A master
Doing
of
it.
audio. He's doing it.
Audio wizard.
Yeah, you think Lost Levels is hard, man. You should see what we have to do
Changing
back
these
here.
audio channels. Wow.
Yeah, this is not easy.
But yeah, Tecate here. I'm not sure his pace. I haven't seen the beginning parts, but again, hasn't reset yet, so it must be good.
Thanks, somewhat with a really good climb.
Alright, we'll
It's
see
crazy
if...
how fast they can jump off of the block for the climb.
Yeah, it's really fast sometimes. So we'll see if Tecate can get a good double spill here. Oh,
that's good.
65!
Let's go.
This
Let's go,
is
Tecate.
hype run right now
Yeah.
on Tecate's side. Oh, he even hit the
Oh.
pixel, but then got pushed off of it, so... That
Yeah,
might have
looks really
costed him it, actually. Like,
Really?
the high five, I think. But that doesn't change the fact that he's on a really good pace. Oh, he's going for it.
Yep.
He got it.
Oh,
Alright, this is a hype
man
run.
is crazy.
That's it. Yep. No!
Oh, that
no.
sucks, dude. I know that feeling. I know that feeling too
I know he
well.
did that too. He actually knew what the bro was going to do. He was on a frame roll and went fast enough to actually know what the bro was going to do. So he wanted to go up and then just barely missed his jump.
Dude, that's brilliant, though. The fact that he knows where the hammer bro is
Yeah,
going to be.
it's-
That's amazing.
It's really insane. It looks like
Yeah,
Wes is
so-
on a good run now.
Tecate confirmed that was indeed record pace. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Such a good run.
Yeah, that Devil Spell really helped out. That was super good.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Alright, so we'll see how fast Wes can pull out his spell now. Since now he's in 5-2. Yeah, beautiful run from Tecate there. Really close. And if he would have gotten that fast 8-1, he would have been not like definitely like insane record pace.
Like really fast.
Oh, he jumped barely too early.
Yeah, so that's another thing. If you jump early, you barely clip in at
Don't-
all.
Yeah, you don't clip in all the way.
Yeah. And even like the time that you release jump, you can like be pushed into the pipe more or less depending on when you release it. It's kind of weird how the physics work with it.
Alright,
Yeah,
we got
and
Scrim
the
now.
audio
and
change.
4-4. Yeah, apparently someone else is trying to change it too.
Nice. We've got
I'm being
competing
fought here.
audio
No.
changes.
If it's not you, who is it? Nah, I
Dun,
know
dun,
who it
dun.
is. but- Keep the suspense
I
up.
love Potobu, dude. That is so
Yeah,
scary.
so, yeah, on that frame rule, that Potobu is super low, so they have to do, like, the smallest jump they possibly can, but as long as they do it. Like, I even think Kosmic doesn't even do that. If he's on that frame roll, he jumps over it.
Yeah. And I think, is it dependent on the falling down that like shaft section can like push you further? And does that help with
That
it at all?
helps with if Bowser does the turn back, I think.
Oh, okay.
It's something to do with according to Bowser's pattern, but I think on these frame rules it doesn't matter at all.
Okay.
Just because he's always gonna be nice as long as you do it right.
Yeah.
But I'm not 100%.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it allowed the to get under the Potobu slightly easier or not.
Yeah, not the Potobu. I think it
Okay.
still jumps at the same time.
Okay.
Very nice super jump. We have a run here.
Oh, Cosmic almost got the FPG.
Yeah, I think he
Nice.
was set up for it and then just missed the inputs. So FPG there, not only is like the setup, you have to do this frame perfect jump and then hold down right at a certain time to set up your subpixels. You then have to do a frame perfect jump at a very certain time, press left for 3 frames, and then press left and A for 1 frame after that. So like, it's a lot of frame perfect inputs just to save 0.35.
Yeah, if you guys go and try it on your system, it is Oh my gosh, getting
Nah.
your first FPG takes so long.
Alright,
Ooh, that was a good
we
double
got a
spell.
run here. That was a
It's
high
like a
4,
really
I
high
think.
4.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this is definitely at least 756 pace, I think. Might
Yeah,
even
at least.
be faster. Regardless, he's on PB pace. Oh, he went for fast.
A1. Yeah.
There's a chance he might still be able to PB, I think. If he
That's
goes
true,
for
yeah.
fasting 2 and then gets a really good 8-4. So keep an eye out on Scrim here.
He had to flex
Like
on that pipe this time. He made the pipe jump.
I think what that ended up doing was only losing 1 frame rule over the normal one, so 2 over the fast. Oh no, wait, he got
Okay.
fireworks!
Well, that'll do
No!
it. Yeah, shout out to
His coin
fireworks,
count
though.
matched his timer on the 2, so we got 6 fireworks, and that's unfortunately a 3-second time loss, so that's...
Can't really work with that, basically.
Yeah. Really unfortunate. So yeah, the coin matters. Right
Yeah,
there.
the coin route definitely
demonstrating.
matters.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Scrim for showing us what happens when you have the wrong coin
Yes.
count.
Definitely just wanted to show off.
Just wanted to educate
Just
the people,
why.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got Wes and Tecate now, both in World 4.
Very nice.
Looks like Wes is going to get to 4-4, and I don't know if Tecate's set up for FPG or not.
No, he's not
Okay,
going
he
for it.
wasn't, so he didn't even bother. Which is the smart option if you know you didn't get it.
Oh, definitely. You don't want to just, like, try to freehand an FPG. It usually doesn't work.
It's not going to work out.
Yeah.
You really need to know what your subpixels are and that they're good.
Well, and your, like, your position relative to the block. It has to be perfect.
So much goes into it. It's kind of nuts.
Yeah, even at the jump at the end of 1-1, like, getting to the top of that flagpole, you gotta jump at a pretty precise time. I think you just have to have Mario's, like, head above the flag or something, I think is what most people look for.
Yeah. Alright, so Wes should be on pace here, going into World 5, and meanwhile Tecate's right behind him in 4-4.
I love how much faster the power pack loads the World 5
it's so
here.
fast.
It's like instant.
So again, this is why we time it without loads, because if it was with loads, it'd be faster to play on stuff that isn't even like original hardware, aka FDS. So to make it fair, plus loads don't really matter anyway. It's just a black screen, so
yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine having to do inputs for the loads.
Nice. All right, can we get this super jump?
Oh, so close.
Yeah, he was like 1 pixel too far to the left or something.
Yeah, because you have to slow down to get the good super jump. But he's showing you how you can get up there if you don't get the super jump.
Yeah, the invisible blocks.
Nice.
All right. And then we have another run in World 4 from Kosmic here.
Yeah, poor Lactitude, just never even getting close.
Yeah.
It's like he's never
trying his best.
Yeah, he really is.
As a kid, I always thought he was throwing apples.
Nice.
Until they landed, and I was like, I guess that's just the black magic the Koopas have and whatnot.
Well, they're eggs when they're in the air, right? Is that what they're
I'm not
considered?
exactly sure what Spinies
What's the lore?
I don't know. I don't know in that aspect.
We need the lore.
I just know something about black magic is involved here.
Yeah, if you want the lore, just watch the Mario Bros. Movie. It's a really good representation of the series and very accurate.
I don't know about that one, but... Now, if you really want someone to talk to you about lore, just hit up Kosmic. He'll go on a nice 5-minute rant about it.
Dude, I'd be happy to hear it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we haven't really mentioned it because I mean, you won't see it, but you can choose Luigi in this game. His physics are quite a bit different from Mario. Like, you accelerate slower, and if you try to stop, you slide forever, it feels like.
Oh,
but you can jump way higher. Yeah, you hear that screeching noise for so long. But yeah, it's a different category.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all Luigi runs, since his physics are completely different. Like, you're not gonna get a run like this with Luigi. So he's his own category, with its own respected runners.
Yep. Yeah, Luigi's no joke. It is not easy to play as Luigi.
And because of that, there's no two-player option in this game. Which is interesting, because Mario 1 even had two-player.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had the experience of playing it two-player. Especially when you start speedrunning and you're with a friend and they're like, let's play two-player, and you're like, okay, and you beat the whole game before they get a chance to play. Not the most
Showing
fun
off,
for
are
the
you?
two-player too. Ideally.
It's like everyone is in 1-2 right now. Oh, okay, never mind. Tecate just had to reset. But it looks like Scrims in World 4 broke out of jail.
Oh, I think somewes accidentally forgot his timer, but he's going with it. Watch this be the world record.
The mystery time.
Yeah. What's he gonna get?
It looks like Kosmic and Scrim have broke out of jail. So let's see what happens here in World 4. Maybe even see World 5.
Oh, he's checking out the power pack menu.
Oh. Now he's loading up the practice ROM.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Yeah, when you're doing these runs especially for this amount of time, you want to practice every once in a while. Like 1-2, I mean, yeah, obviously you want to get as many runs out of it as possible with this crazy glitch that they're doing, so yeah, practicing 1-2 every once in a while is great. And you saw like somewes, he like had Fire Mario for a second and then Big Mario. That's just the practice menu. He's making a save state, but that's also like altering his power-up state. So it's just a feature of the practice run.
I think Cosmic set up for FPGE.
Yeah, Tecate is saying we're just having a party in 1-2.
Yes. 1-2 is the hot spot for partying.
Bro, meet you in 1-2.
Greetings from World 1-2.
It's nice that we haven't seen the coin cache or anything, or jail in 1-2 yet. Hopefully we won't see it, but
I mean, 1-2
who knows?
is
We might get a
jail
treat.
anyway.
Yeah, exactly. It's already jail.
Yeah. No. Barely missed getting up to that block.
Yeah, the climb.
Now he's gonna
At least he
practice
can
it.
practice it. Yeah.
Yeah. So it looks like Cosmic now is gonna. Let's see if he can get the climb.
I think he's going to do it. That song is cursed. Yep. Oh, that's the first time we've seen Luigi this whole stream.
Oh no! He actually didn't get the turnaround at the first jump, so he did that whole thing facing right. So he's definitely not going to be fast enough for the good Bowser patterns. So fall backward.
Yep. Classic Bowser.
Thanks, Bowser. This is why no one likes Bowser. Bruce has been a pal, but Bowser just hasn't been having it today.
No. The screen that somewes is showing off is what you see if you boot up a Famicom disk system without a disk in. That's all that is.
It's weird because then that means that's being played on an NES, since he's using.
Yeah, so he had to
Power
load up the file, right? Specifically for the menu.
I guess he might be taking a break.
Yeah, probably.
So
I know that.
Something on. Okay.
Which, you know, every
makes
like
sense.
hour or so, you should definitely take a break from gaming, right?
Is that what they said?
Gotta promote that hand health. I don't know. I never listened to it, but I think so.
Alright. Not sure if Tecate's set up. He'll know if he's set up.
Yeah, I remember asking him, like, dude, how do you know if you have the setup? And he's like, what do you mean? I just know. I've done it
I
so many
just
times.
know.
Yeah, that's legit. Yeah. All right.
He wasn't. I thought it looked late. I just didn't want to confirm that because what do I know? But still a good run. There's been a few World 8 runs on pace, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Had a
They've been
question
doing
of-
really well.
Yeah, we've had tons of good runs right now.
Yeah, like we've
I
been
don't-
saying, I mean, even if they like reset in 1-2 or something, it's getting to World 4 is a pretty good run, and
Yeah.
getting beyond like World 4 is not easy.
Yeah, we had a 756 die to Bowser by Kosmic, and a 758, I forget who did it, Tecate?
Yeah,
But it-
Tecate was
okay, but it-
78.
Yeah, but it died to Bowser as well. Bowser, and again, Bowser's RNG, so just bad luck happened in both
Yeah,
instances.
at least you don't have to worry about the Hammer Bro in 4-4. That would be a nightmare.
Yeah.
Should be a good Bowser. Oh man, he did that bonk
Spike
that
bonk.
that
Nice.
scared me.
Yeah, I
The
wasn't
madman.
expecting that. I was like, you're not jumping over him, right? You know what
Yeah, I know.
he knows what he's doing. Don't mind
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, he's had the record like how many times? Like,
He's had it a long time too. Like, I think he had 757 as a world record, like 0.5 or 6 for a long time.
yeah.
And then improved it twice before Cosmic took it. So he's held it for a heck of a long time.
Yeah, absolutely. If Cosmic got a PB, yeah, I mean, if
Yeah.
Cosmic gets a PB, it is in fact world record.
But yeah, his run that died to Bowser though was just 756. It wasn't a record pace run.
Yeah.
Ah, god, the super jump is not being nice. Alright, let's see if Cosmic's able to get under Bowser here. Looks like Tecate's trying to clip through the wall for swag.
Yeah. Especially when you want to break from the game every once in a while, you just go for clips or something.
Yeah.
It's good to just take like a mental break every once in a while. Especially when you're just playing for like non-stop, you know, they're almost 2 hours in.
We got Cosmic entering World 5 now. So we'll see if he can hit the super jump. And it looks like he's on good pace as well.
Oh, so I was looking at the record progression. Tecate and Cosmic both have had the record 4 times.
Hmm. That would be the Cosmic 759. I thought Cosmic had 2 756 records. Yeah, he has, and then had the 755. And then I know Tecate had 757, a lower one, the first 756, and then another 756.
Yeah.
I think I have
Yeah,
that
what-
right.
Yeah, Cosmic had a 56.5, and then Tecate got the 56.4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, Cosmic did get the super jump, so we're heading into 5-2 to see if he can pull off a nice fast Devil's spell.
Dude, let's go.
And then we'll have a run if he can get it. Ah, he stopped too early.
Yeah, just if you're watching the runner stream, do not spoil anything. Kind of ruins a little bit of the fun, but no worries.
Oh,
I was just in chat, someone was saying he died.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, definitely avoid any spoilers or anything.
Yeah, please don't do that. Jeez.
Oh man, so someone's got a 314. Does a high 314 equate to a 315?
314 what?
Oh, I'm sorry, in 1-2. He went down the pipe at 314. So I'm curious if
okay,
that's
I got it. It depends. Like, it kind of depends on how fast your first room was, because
Mhm.
when the timer starts in the second room, it always starts at the same time, so you can't really go off of that based on your actual full-on time.
Okay. Dude, watching Cosmic practice the devil spell, oh my gosh.
Yeah, just listen to that fun mash while he's in the pipe.
I know. Wow.
Ooh. Is Wes still practicing? Or is he actually in 4-2? Oh no, wait, he has his timer on. I didn't even think to look.
Yeah. You said that,
I don't
and I'm
know.
like, I mean, I think this is a run.
Well, I remember him. Oh, he's going for it. Oh.
I think he jumped a little short, maybe, it looked like.
Yeah, well, yeah, if he couldn't jump at all, it was short.
Okay.
So yeah,
Yeah.
probably. Oh, that was a really fast double spell from Kosmic there. He's doing the... Wow, look at that.
Oh, was that 1 frame away from saving it?
I don't think so.
Okay.
The R doesn't correlate to the timer.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
it can. I just don't know what the 6 would be. Does that make sense?
Okay.
But yeah,
'cause I thought I saw, like,
he's doing a
20.
variant where he's facing the other way, and he actually gets clipped in faster if you do it like that. It's just really
Oh,
hard to do in
okay.
a run, so yeah, you usually do the other one. It looks like
Yeah, you don't
Scrimsion
see-
4-2.
Ooh. Yeah, you don't see a lot of people facing the left when they're going for the double spell. And you might wonder, like, why aren't they clipping in the left side of the pipe? Because it would seem to be faster. You have to, like, load the vine. You have to load a vine block, so you have to run past the pipe in order to allow the pipe to take you to the warp zone. If they did
Yeah.
the left side, it would take them to the beginning of the level.
Yeah, so you need... I don't know what the term is, but it can only load one, like, sub-area at a time. Like, the underground
Yeah.
sections, the warp zone areas. So they have to go past a certain point, and that happens to be, like, right in the middle of that pipe. And since going down that pipe's like a glitch anyway, it acts as a pipe, but if you do it when there's no, like, zone loaded, it just... the game gets really confused, and in this case, it takes you back to the start.
I think Cosmic's going for the infinite one-up trick. Oh, someone's asking why go for the 4-2 FPG instead of the 1-1 FPG. And you were saying that
4-2 is
because...
a bit easier.
Yeah.
For the 1-1, you'd have to jump up to kind of where Kosmic is, up there. And to do that, you have to do a super jump off a Koopa, which is already like 1 or 2 frames or something. Then you have to do a frame perfect jump, do the down right setup, play the entire level perfectly without slowing down. And then there's no like place you can do a full jump. You have to do like a jump and then release A at a certain time to be set up and then get flagpole glitch. It's a lot harder. It is at the start, but it's a lot harder.
Oh.
It looks like
4-4
you
Bowser
got
being
trolled by
mean.
Bowser there, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But we have a race here with Tecate and Wes, both in World 4.
And we got the infinite one-up trick being shown
Oh,
off over
Kosmic's showing
there. Very
up.
nice.
Nice.
I think... Does
I want-
Cosmic use an auto-splitter? I think he does.
He stopped using it.
Oh, okay.
Unless he's using it right now, I don't know, but I know he stopped using it for runs. You know, Kosmic might be AFK right now.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Probably taking a...
This is his
step
idea
away.
of a BRB screen.
Nice.
I miss what happens to Tecate.
Yeah, I was mesmerized by all the one-ups over there.
Well,
Yeah, I mean,
the
like-
reason I didn't think he was because I thought you had to hold A to get enough jump height to do that, but I guess with Luigi it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I don't know how... I didn't know how to do it as Luigi, honestly.
Yeah.
But, like, technically you can clip in the left side of the pipe in 5-2, but it's, like, ridiculously hard and no one's going for it.
Oh yeah, that's one of the dumbest possible time saves. Oh, Tecate got
Yeah,
1-1.
Oh, nice! He did the setup, got the flagpole.
Wow.
glitch.
He heard
That's
us talking
awesome.
about how dumb it was compared to 4-2 and just said, you know what? I'll show
Yeah.
you.
Shout out to
Wow.
Tecate.
That was insane.
Yeah, I mean, you can clip into the left side, but, like, in an actual run, you have to do a setup, a very difficult clip, and then you have to run while you're in the pipe and then press down. Like, it's extremely hard and not really that viable in a real run.
So Wes doesn't run into World 5, and I think Tecate doesn't even have to go for... Unless he is going for it. No, he did the normal setup because he saved that frame rule, so he didn't have to go for the dumb 1-2 frame rule.
And as far as repro cards go, I think we definitely prefer running on the actual FDS file. We
Yeah.
don't like people submitting with the NES ROM. It's just
Yeah,
not
I think like
completely accurate, I
first
believe.
time it's allowed, but every time after that it'll be rejected. You need the like
Yeah,
FTS file because the
yeah.
NES is technically different in some aspects.
Oh, someone's asking, could Tecate do both 1-1 and other RPGs? Yeah, whatever he's feeling
Yeah,
comfortable with. If he gets the setup for the RPG, he could go for both of them.
yeah.
But the difficulty of it, it's if you get one, you're kind of like, nice, I don't have to do the other one, sort of a situation. Oh, the
I think
super
he
jump being so
didn't
mean.
hold left for like one frame, and that frame was enough to not slow him down enough to super jump off the Koopa there.
Yeah.
Is
Good
Tecate
thing Cosmic. What's
Tecate
that?
went for the setup in 4-2.
Oh, snap. I hope he's listening to us and he's gonna
I
get both
don't
FPTs, dude.
I don't think he had the setup though. I think it was off. Yeah. Which, yeah, he does not need it. He's plenty on pace right now with that 1-1 FPG save. Actually, I think he's ahead of record right now because of that, by one frame rule.
Yeah, I believe
Because
so.
Cosmic's record doesn't get 4-2, so yeah. Tecate is on record pace already, and usually it's not until like 5-2 or something, where it's usually you can either pull ahead or behind, but he is ahead this early, ever since 1-1.
Yeah, that's why that is one very good reason to go for the 1-1 RPG. You get it out of the way, smooth sailing for a little bit. I mean, kind of.
Yeah,
If you
but
ignore all the
4-2 is
tricks they have
definitely
to
a
do.
lot easier in comparison.
Yeah.
So the only benefit of 1-1 is that it's the first level. Prime climb time. Beautiful.
Yeah, that was
Those
really
are
good. And
super
somewes did a
solid.
good clip.
Alright, so 2 World 4s. He's doing that swag bump. It's scary.
Every time I'm like, what if he misses?
But he's
No.
definitely on the good frame rule because he had the low Potaboo with his delay. So he's definitely on
Yeah.
record pace right now. I can confirm that. He's a frame rule ahead of world record right now.
Yeah, the incentive for winning beating the record is doing it. I mean, that's a pretty good feeling if you beat the
Yeah.
record. Kind of
I
hard
mean,
to dispute. Like,
this is just for fun right now. These are
I mean,
legitimate record attempts. They're just being streamed here, commentated over.
yeah. I mean, these guys are really passionate and like put so much work into these games. Like, it just means a lot to them to get like world record or PBs.
Definitely. Really good super jump.
Yeah.
So we still have a world record pace run right now. If he can get a good enough double spell, we have a really good chance here.
Yeah, I believe if he gets a good double spell, he won't go for a fast 8-1. I
Nah.
don't think.
Depending on the speed.
But I mean, he might. You know, you never
But
know.
I know Cosmic gets like the high 5, like it's super fast. So even if
That's
he gets a
crazy.
low 5, he'll be back tied pace. And then Cosmic also gets 8-1 fast in world record. So it's up to him because there's still the A2 Vine.
Oh, that was so close to
No,
the. I don't know what. I wonder how
I
many
don't know if
frame
that's a
rates
high.
they lost.
I don't know if that was high enough for. He might lose 2
yeah,
over record.
Yeah, I don't
Right.
think it was high enough, but
It
I'm
might have
gonna.
been,
I
actually.
assume.
I think he's tied right now. I think he didn't lose
Okay.
that extra one.
So I assume fast 8-1.
No, he'd
No?
go for
Okay.
A2 Vine. It's
Okay, that's what he
easier.
prefers. See, I've just seen him
Usually,
go
I
for it
think
so
if
many
you're-
times.
Yeah, I think if you see anyone going for 8-1, it's because they're behind enough where they have to do both 8-1 and 8-2. Because generally
Okay.
8-2's a bit easier than 8-1.
Yeah.
But
I'm
Tecate is
surprised-
definitely on a record pace run. This is a record pace run
Yeah,
from
he's in there.
Tecate right now. Oh,
Looks real
I
good.
don't know if that's gonna be good enough. If he can get that pixel of Skybutt, as we call it. He's going for it. He
There we
got
go.
it. All right.
So
That has a chance of saving an extra frame rule, and if so, this is insane record pace. It's either tied or ahead. I think he got it.
yeah, that looked
Wow.
really fast. Let's go,
Yeah,
dude.
okay. This is probably the best run we've had so far. This far, at least.
Yeah, and the stomp that Tecate did on that enemy did despawn a platform, so you didn't have to worry about the specific jump, but you don't get to see the platform because it's despawned. And there are blocks that he just ran on, but they just blend in with the background.
Alright, 8-4. Here we go.
Dude, that pulley section scares me so much, because you can't
Yeah.
waste a lot of time there.
Alright, opening jump, please. This is like the hardest part of the whole level. He got it.
Alright.
Oh my god. This is real. This could happen right now. Good firebar. Oh my god, that was so
That was
fast.
crisp.
He had to do a little turn back, but that didn't lose much time at all.
Yeah.
Wow. Fast excel. Alright, I
Not
think this is
perfect, but
record
I think that's
pace.
good.
This might be record pace right now.
Ooh, the super
It's all
jump.
up to the Bowser RNG now. And the last jump here.
Yeah, I think somewes.
Get your bless RNG. No!
Oh, it's so hard, man. That jump sucks so much.
No.
Oh, what a
it's
good run,
that
though.
jump.
What a good run. That was nuts.
Wow.
Oh man.
That jump
Gotta take
is
a breather
the
after
hardest
that.
thing because if you were to no slowdown jump at it, it's frame perfect to like jump at a certain point and then release A. So you need to tap left. But even still, you're not getting that many frames off of it. So it's like super, super hard.
Yeah, that.
And he went for fast. He wanted to get it as fast as possible to
Yeah,
get
he went
highest
all out.
advance. So that was an incredible attempt.
He shot us with
Absolutely
Tecate.
incredible.
Oh, that was exciting.
Get some GGs out. That was
dude.
that was by far the best run so far today.
Without a doubt. That
Wow.
was insane.
Incredible job.
Yeah, GG Tecate. That was so good, dude. Well, I hate
I'm
just
like,
running along
I
that highway.
think all
that
the other
hallway, too.
runners, if you notice, no one was really running. I think everyone stopped
Yep.
just to watch it.
That was
Wow.
awesome.
That's how good that was. Everyone stopped on the spot to watch.
Yep.
Incredible.
Yeah, I would definitely take a break if I was him too, and just relax
Yeah.
for a little bit
Wow.
for the next round. Yeah, you
It's
got my
hard to
naked-
tell what
naked
pace
hat,
that
no?
was.
Yeah.
Tecate would know what his pace was, like, on his splits. But we're not gonna know, like, the exact frame he would have entered to the Bowser's on. But he can definitely tell you the exact, like, pace in a, like, handful of time it could have been. But yeah, that's like, if he hit that Koopa and bounced off of it and went to the pipe, that was it. From that point forward, it was all up to RNG, because the last room, despite RNG, is very easy. You just run through it and hope for the best.
Yep.
So
Dude,
that was
just a
the
good
last
8-4.
like hard part of the run. The very last thing. So that's as far as you can get without like getting RNG'd and losing the run. So that was really, really solid.
Tecate showing off the clip. If you're Big Mario
Oh,
and you just run
we're-
off,
Looks like
clip
Tecate's
in.
gonna give Bruce a little smooch on the nose there and run
I
off.
respect it. Gotta show your love for Bruce.
He has been
That's
quite the pal today so far.
yeah. I think it's for good RNG for the next run for sure. That's why you got to give him a kiss. All right. Anyways, we got another run to World 4 at least. We're gonna get back in there. I would not be surprised to see another one of these guys get to World 8 or 8-4 and take it all the way.
That was a
They're
very
so
hype
capable.
moment.
Yeah,
That was
dude. Oh
awesome.
my god. 8,000 kisses. God. Nice.
Nice. Alright. See if he can get this FPG setup. No, he jumped early. He even knew that and didn't even bother trying to do the downright part. I can tell because he let go of A.
I feel like we've been seeing way less of the World 1 jail now that we're a little deeper into the run, or into the stream.
There's
Getting warmed up.
for the most part, there's always been someone out of World 1, from what I can remember. Which is what you want to see, because it's really hard to get out of World 1. And it takes like a good minute and a half to get out of it. Any given attempt. Looks like Cosmic's gonna make it to 4-4. Wes is right behind him.
It's telling how long you have to wait in 1-2 to even do any of the hard things in it. You just have to wait for so long. Like at least 20 seconds or something.
Running over everything for so long.
Yeah. It's such an exciting level, and then it's actually extremely hard.
Okay, Cosmic has a run to World 5. I'd like to believe it's... I don't know what delay he's using. I think he's on tied or ahead. It's one of those two.
But yeah, definitely at least tied.
Yeah. I wish I could see the splits, but it's not a big deal.
He's probably only continuing if he knows for a fact, you know, he can get it anyways. Yeah. So.
As I keep saying, he didn't reset, so it must be good.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so Cosmic's at -0.3, is what chat is saying.
Hmm? Oh. -0.3. Okay, so he's ahead. Okay, so that must mean he did fast 1-2, because I didn't see him get 4-2. And in fact, I know he didn't.
Yeah, it's hard to pay attention to all of these screens at once, too.
Yeah.
It's really easy to miss, like, one of those small things, because, like, the tricks in this game kind of happen very fast, you know? So if you're not paying attention, it's like, oh, what did he do? If the timer has the same number as, like, the normal strat...
I don't want to, like, look up the splits myself, because they're going to be ahead on their live streams, so I'd be spoiling it. So...
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
Let's see this double spell, and dude, somewes is right behind him. Wow, it looked like he stopped a little far, too, and then he kind of made up for it.
Alright, he's either going to be tied or ahead.
That was an amazing double spell.
Okay, he's tied. He lost a frame rule there over his
world
record.
Oh my gosh.
I can tell because the screen took a while. It was a mid 5, but you need like a really high 5. That's why he went for fast 8-1. Because he knew he had to make up a frame rule. But then I'm surprised he didn't go for 8-2 instead. Interesting. Or maybe he knew like that frame rule has a better chance of having the fast 8-1 work. I don't know anything about that, but maybe that was why. Yeah, I think he lost 2 of... Oh! I'm dumb. He got the 8-1 frame rule in his run, and he was tied pace. That's why.
Oh, okay.
I forgot about that.
Like
because he gets the high 5 and then gets 8-1. So if he lost that one and was back tied, he would fall behind if he didn't go for it. That's why.
He went for the FPG because he got a bad vine grab.
So
I didn't see somewes's double spell, but he's back in 8-1 now.
Oh wow. Oh, he went for fast 8-1.
Yeah,
fast 8-1 is so brutal. Wow. And
Yeah, see, actually
Scrim's in
seeing it
World
at all is
5-1.
incredible.
Everyone's so far right now.
Yeah, I know, this is awesome.
Now, unfortunately, Kosmic's not on record pace right now, but he, I think, is on 756 pace, which is still good, so
Yeah.
we'll see if he's able to finish a run at least.
We'll
He'd
see
need
what
a good
Bowser
84, I think,
Okay.
but yeah. He should be good, because if I remember... 1, 2, 3... He might not be... This is at least 757 pace, but I think it might be 756. Potential.
Frame rolls. Or frame... It might sound like I'm saying frame roll, but frame rolls are like... When you get to the end of a level, it only checks to see if you're at the end every about 0.3 seconds.
0.35,
So you can,
yeah, that's 21 frames.
So you can only gain or lose time in those intervals. So if you get there at the beginning of that cycle, you have to wait a full 0.3 seconds. If you get there midway through, you have to wait the entire time. So a frame roll is a way to say, like, basically every 0.35 seconds when the next level would load. Which is convenient because, you know, you can play some levels slower and you don't lose any time. But
Bruce,
sometimes you can play levels faster.
Hey, pal.
Dude, Bruce, my dude.
Alright, 56... 757, okay. Nice!
Not bad at all, dude. Oh my gosh.
He beat my PB by 0.1.
By 0.1. Yeah, he
Probably
definitely beat
more
mine by
because of
2
the split.
seconds. It's
There you
crazy.
go. Good run. 757 is... That's...
Yeah,
good
get out
place.
your GG's. That's amazing. And that beautiful ending song. Oof.
Yeah. He got forward Bruce and forward Bowser. What a beautiful sight.
Yeah, really, you don't see that often.
Ever. You don't see that ever.
Yeah, somewes is definitely... I can understand wanting to practice the insane 8-1 strat.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, the slightest change in when you let go of A just makes you, like, mess it up. Hit one Koopa, fall short of the land in front of you. Fantastic run.
FDS sounds great.
It does, that extra audio
sound
channel.
qualities, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just the sound channel?
I think so.
Right, so it looks like everyone's going to be back in World 1 unless Scrim can break through. Nope. So, guess I'll get some audio going.
Alright.
Except everyone's on the reset screen.
Yeah, or
They're all like
practicing,
starting
so.
at the same time. It's hard to keep track. Maybe they're
Fresh
secretly
start from
doing a
all of them.
race.
Yeah, it's almost what it seems like. somewes opting out of the race for the time being.
Yeah.
Giving him a chance.
It probably isn't. Oh, I see. The big brain strats.
Yeah, the big brain, dude.
Yeah, they're all in 1-2. One wall jump. Can we get the triple threat? 2. Ah, he went for the harder one though.
Yeah, that's the thing. He only had 1 frame, whereas the other runners had 2.
Yeah.
I was so ready to freak out about a triple, but... Nice, Tecate got a good clip.
Alright, looks like Tecate broke out of jail. So we got another World 4.
Oh yeah, so he does a slowdown. Well, all the runners, you have to do a slowdown on those steps so that you don't run into that spiny that's falling. It's a very minor slowdown to still save the optimal frame rate, but yeah, they have different strats for doing it, but they do a very slight slowdown before those steps in order to not die.
Oh, what happened? Wasn't looking.
He literally looked down for that at that one moment
He's
too.
sure resetting a lot.
Yeah, I know. I think he's trying to get. I start his timer at the perfect time or something.
I
Yeah,
don't
it's
think
just
that's
trying.
what those were.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he was resetting that many times though.
Alright, so it looks like we're gonna be seeing a lot of 1-1 or World 1 for now. He went for 4-2, okay.
Yeah.
So I need to not be looking at chat. I keep getting distracted.
Oh, the rare Koopa. The Koopa kill. You gotta wonder what somewes is planning over there. What's on his mind?
He's bribing Bowser.
There.
Nah.
All the action on somewes.
Yeah. You can never bribe the Bowsers, they're just always gonna be mean.
Ooh, that crisp wall jump from Cosmic. Oh, just barely didn't slow down enough. Don't blame him.
Yeah. Scrimsion 4-1 though.
And the Lakitu kill, nice.
The Swagatu kill, as people call it.
Yeah, somewes is just taking a break.
Yeah.
And I mean, yeah, it's not easy just to go nonstop at this game. It's like mentally tasking.
I know
and,
what
like,
it may look
physically.
like, but believe it or not, these guys aren't robots.
Yeah.
Human beings.
I think that's one of the few times I saw Cosmic not. Do all of them leave World 1-1 with 3 coins? Because I thought I saw a lot grabbing 4. So is there like a slight
I
variation?
generally collect 3,
Okay. I
but
think maybe
I
Tecate's
don't
getting
know if
3?
that's the recommended number. I
I
usually
mean, if
know
you get
how
enough
to.
to make up for it.
Yeah, I know when I need to manipulate my coin count, but everyone
Yeah,
has their own
definitely.
strat, but they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, believe it or not, this is not TAS.
It's a very carefully crafted task where they throw in resets and mean Bruces and Bowsers. Tecate assisted
All for
speedrun.
show.
That's really good.
Hey, that's what it means.
Yeah.
You know, I guess Tecate is playing a TAS because that's always true for him, right?
Yeah.
He'll be able to confirm.
Yeah. All right.
But
Let's
yeah.
see the climb.
We got 3 runners in World 4. Scrim happens to be ahead of the bunch, though. A good climb.
Wow, that pink screen from some Wesses was blinding for a sec.
Oh. Oh,
Oh, I wonder.
it must have been a panic jump because I think usually his
Yeah.
fire's lower than that.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, because I know sometimes you just like jump around for fun too, like, and without thinking about
Yeah.
it, and then the fire just happens to be there.
Yeah, I think the fire usually isn't that high anyway. But-
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but alright. We still got a race here between Tecate and Cosmic, though.
Nice. And some West is back in, back done with practice. Really good climb. Dang.
Oh, wow.
That was so smooth. Oh my gosh. Oh, jumping through that fireball that Bowser shoots at you looks so cool. Because I believe it's the front of the fireball that has the hitbox, so you just
yeah,
gotta delay
just the
and
very
jump through
front.
the back.
Like most of the backside has no hitbox.
Yeah.
Also, I think a fun fact. I think his the sprite for his fire breath is backwards.
It's backwards, nice.
I think so. Yeah.
I mean, that's hilarious. Never thought about that.
Yeah. See, like I think the lighter part is supposed to be in front.
Nice.
It would make
Way
sense.
to go, Nintendo. Yeah, were they even trying when they made this game, man?
Who knows?
Just put 2 Bowsers at the end, don't even make 8-4 tough. Nah. Alright, let's see a clean super jump. Nice.
Perfect.
Yeah, he knows like the perfect amount of speed to have for that super jump.
Yeah.
Like, if you go too fast, you can't make it all the way up there. Double spell, please.
Yeah, it's all up to how fast you can mash, and if you're in the
Yeah.
right spot, and a lot of things. But
Yeah,
honestly,
but mainly mashing, right?
yeah, you gotta mash fast enough if you want those frame rules.
Oh,
Like that.
I wonder.
That's barely too
yeah.
slow. I think that's even a low 3. So
Yeah, it almost looked like his finger slipped or
Let's
something. 'Cause like he started to mash at first, and then it stopped for a tiny
yeah,
bit.
that's a low. Alright, so he's a bit behind, but he's gonna jump early. Anyway,
So
wasn't
even if you
expecting
go
that.
underneath him, it's
Cosmic, on the
not
other
easy.
hand, yeah, everything just sucks in this game.
Everything sucks. Nothing's nice except for that
Oh.
double spell was beautiful. That was
Yeah,
near immaculate.
This is definitely a run here.
Yes,
That devil spell was really, really good. I don't know if he got tied his record frame rule or not, but it was definitely fast. Yeah, he's not going for the fast 8-1.
yeah, he
So
must be
it
tied then.
yeah, he must be good. He's either tied or ahead.
And he can even slow down for that jump, which is really nice.
Yeah. Because
Okay.
if he got fast 1-2 and then played his PB, he's ahead. And if he lost 1 to the devil spell, which he only at least lost 1, he's definitely on pace.
Yeah.
So if he can get the extra frame rule from this fast vine, we have a serious run here.
Got a pro
Let
gamer
me-
moment coming up.
Switch the audio.
Good double bounce. That looks pretty crisp. I don't know. That
Nice.
is really
That's
good.
gonna be close because this frame rule's tight anyway. He might go for the
Yeah.
sky butt. He's going for it.
Is that?
It's a bit blurry, I couldn't tell.
I
almost
yeah.
I don't think so though. Honestly,
I-
so he might not get this. I think he did though. That was fast.
Yeah. Okay. Nipsey's staying.
That was fast.
So. All
Oh,
right.
he did. Yeah, it's blurry for us.
Yeah. It is kind of hard to tell, but
Yeah,
he got
I
it.
think.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, for the actual since we have the restream footage, it's a bit blurrier than what you guys are seeing, so it's kind of hard to tell.
Also, the hammer bros at the beginning of this level, you might think the positions they're jumping at are random, but there are invisible blocks that they're avoiding that would like basically kill you if you bonk into one of them.
Anyway,
so they
I
have
think
to
this
avoid
is
those
a
in 8-3.
record pace run right now
Anyways, yeah.
from Cosmic, so. Yeah, he's even tapping left. He might be a frame rule ahead.
It's looking
Okay.
real good.
Yeah. I hope he doesn't get the bad bar. Nope. Ooh, pretty good.
That was good. That was so
Okay.
good.
Turn around.
Nice.
Nice. Alright, fast excel. Oh, okay. It's up to the last jump, and Bruce and Bowser now. I think this could be a new record if the RNG is nice and he hits this jump. Ah, he jumped early!
Dude, yeah. We've all done that, man. We've all been there, for
Yep.
sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's Yeah,
That's like a frame early.
yeah, dude, that was so close to getting it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, dude, what a good
Dang
run
it.
though. Like, oh,
Wow.
to get a run on that pace to that jump is
Um,
so hard.
Cosmic, what was the how ahead were you? Were you tied or ahead? I want to see what he says in chat because we can't see the splits. But oh my god, that was nuts.
Yeah,
A
I
frame
was.
roll
Oh
ahead.
man, I
Okay,
couldn't
so
wait.
that was like low 755 pace.
Oh my god.
No way. That was a whole frame roll ahead. Wow.
Yeah,
So we've had two record pace runs die to the same jump in different ways, but wow.
yeah, dude. No, 8-4 is
Insane.
no joke.
Insane.
Oh, dude, your heart's racing too. Right before the
Yeah.
Koopa jump, you're just so ready for it. That's all that's
It's
on your
because it's
mind.
the last thing you need to do, and then
Yep.
it's just literally up to RNG because that's like the less technical aspect of the run. Everything else is just running through. Wow. So
Crazy,
that's
dude.
probably like one of the hardest parts,
Yeah, and
just
I don't.
because
I'm not sure what determines your bounce off of the Koopa because I've seen people land into that one tile gap after bouncing
yeah,
on the Koopa.
yeah. If you get a bad bounce, that can definitely happen.
Hmm.
It depends on how you do it too. You can like face the Koopa and like do a wiggle, and usually that's better. If you do a backward and get a bad hop, you can land in that pit. Or you can like kind of try to position yourself to do a super jump, but that's kind of hard and I think kind of slow. I don't know,
Yeah.
there's a lot of different ways you can do it, but not any of them are like super gonna work all the time. It's
Yeah.
really
Exactly.
precise no matter how you slice it.
Yep. Yeah, dude. If I ever get to that point, I am the slowest person ever going for that jump.
Yeah.
Like I do it so much easier than what these guys are going for. It's just funny to see.
I remember in an old PP I like waited like good 2 to 3 seconds, just like, please get
Yeah.
out of the way.
Yeah. Yeah. You can just wait for him and jump. Like. Yeah.
Appar-
That's the first
from
8-4
what
on
I'm
that
yeah.
pace.
Wow.
Holy crap.
So that's literally the best run that's ever like been performed then. It just didn't finish, but up to that point, it was the best run that's ever been performed.
Yeah, dude. I mean, we could easily
8-3
see another one like
world
that
record.
too.
I think Scrim is stuck in jail.
Yeah, it's showing off what happens if you jump when you're in the blocks still, in the liquid walls. 8-3 world record, yeah. That's a good way to look at it.
There you go. So yeah, he must have gotten over his record. Fast 1-2, lost 4-2. No, he would have gotten. I don't know. But the Vine helped him,
It was
and then
good.
he didn't have to
That's
go
what
for
I know.
8-1. Yeah, no, it was fantastic. But
Yeah,
I know he must have gotten the Vine frame rule, which is really tight.
yeah, definitely.
And then I know he
got
didn't
that
go
one.
for 8-1. So if that's the case, then yeah, his
And
Devil Spell matched his record, so it was really
it was
good.
so fast.
It was really fast. So yeah, that's pretty much as fast as you can do Devil Spell and runs. If you're going for that strat and like as good as you can do it like legitimately. Like I guess technically you can do it faster, but you're just kind of stretching what you do in runs. That's about as fast as you can do in world record runs right now. So
Yeah,
really,
I feel
really
like that.
good.
I feel like that 8-2 climb or vine jump is kind of a more recent strat, right?
Yeah, it's
feel like-
kind of recent.
So I didn't see
It's-
too many people going for that. Like, I don't know, maybe
Yeah.
even like a year ago. I feel like you didn't really see people go for that jump.
Yeah. It sure is.
These
a
guys
tight
are
one.
innovators. They're going for like all the hard things they can. They want the record, man. They're putting their all into it.
Looks like Wes is in 4-3 and Scrim just entered World 4 himself. Yeah, we got 2 jailbreaks. Oh, 3 jailbreaks. Here we
Nice.
go. Look at all this.
Almost got lag too, but he spared him this time.
Good climb. Should be good enough. Alright. So Wes is on a frame rule behind, so I don't know if he's behind his PB or tied it, but with a different delay. Also, I think Tecate went for 4-2, but I don't think he got the setup for it. Yeah, he didn't get it.
You might see in 4-3, sometimes you'll get a 350, but that doesn't lose time compared to a 351.
Yeah.
Like, Scrimson got the 350, but you could get a 351, it wouldn't do anything for you.
Yeah, that frame rule that they're going for is very lenient. Like, if you play the level perfectly, you have like 19 frames to spare, I think, or something like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because again, a single fast excel, which usually saves like 2 frames, is enough to save a frame rule.
Okay.
Yeah. So, plenty of
That's a good
leeway for
call.
that frame rule. I think Wes is entering 5-2 on a good run.
Yeah, these guys are so close to each other. Okay, cool. Scrimson's getting to World 5 too. Or, well, 5-1 is what I should say.
And Tecate is in 4-4. Wow. Everyone's out of jail right now. An exciting time. It's
Yeah.
gonna be hard to see what's going on if everyone's gonna be this good right now.
Wow, that was
Ooh,
a super
wow.
good devil spell again.
Wow,
Dude, that's
okay.
crazy. I
I think Wes might be on record pace. With that devil spell, that was super
insane.
good. Alright, let's see what happens here. He probably won't go for fast 8-1 with how good his super jump was. Yeah, he's not going for it.
That sucks. Just barely bonking the pipe.
No, he jumped early.
Yeah, was he doing that because of, like, the bonk? Trying to
Yeah.
just, like, make up as much time as possible. Yeah. Oh,
What?
he
The
just
super
barely
jump
didn't have enough
work.
speed.
What?
Yeah,
Aw,
that was surprising. That's when you just barely have too much speed and it won't let you up.
interesting.
Yeah, people are saying it's not a
Tecate's
run
turn.
until 8-3, but... Yeah, that applies for so many levels in this game. It's not a run until you do this, and then you get to the level and you're like, well, it's not a run until you do this, though.
What?
Oh, just a barely early jump. Yeah, that plant has a very, like, a...
Wow,
That's
that
rough.
must have been like the last frame or something his hitbox was active.
Yeah,
Wow.
that was... You could barely
Wow,
see
okay.
the hitbox, so dang.
Anyway, now Cosmic.
They're all taking their turns going through World 4 and 5.
Yeah, they've all like gotten to World 5, like one after the other, right
Yeah,
away.
this is awesome. Oh, he said his button died.
Oh, did it
Tecate's
die?
button gave out on him.
Oh, he didn't jump
He
at
didn't.
all. Okay.
Okay, yeah, I missed the. I was
Oh,
looking at.
okay.
Yeah, okay, that explains it then.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, dropped inputs.
That makes a lot of sense.
Very real sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, because none of these runners would obviously, just run off onto that plant
Yeah, you
unless
wouldn't
there's
just-
a reason for it.
Yeah.
They're not throwing. Yeah, they're definitely giving it their all.
Alright. Sorry, it's hard to keep track of everyone at once.
Yeah,
That's what you guys are for.
yeah, we appreciate chat for moments like that to tell us we're wrong.
Alright, super jump.
Oh, that looks really
Oh.
fast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Meanwhile, Wes in World 4, Scrim in World 4. Runs are heating up.
They seriously are, dude. Wow.
Alright, we're gonna see a nice quick devil spell.
Knowing Cosmic, probably.
Ah, no.
Yeah.
He was 1 pixel too far to the left.
Yeah, and if you bonk once, I mean, that's like a guaranteed
Yeah,
frame roll loss for him, so
yeah. At this point, you can't afford any bonks.
yeah.
All right, looks like West now 4-3, Scrim 4-2. So here we go again. Basically,
History repeats itself. Making it back to 4-4.
seeing a lot of World Fours, a lot of jailbreaks.
Yeah, really good to see. They're feeling comfortable, man. I feel like they're just in the zone right now. Do you know why it's called Devil Spell?
Someone discovered it and named it that for unknown reasons. I don't know the history behind it. I think like
Never heard.
no one knows.
Yeah.
Like it was a while ago, I even think. Like I think it's some GDQ, like someone found out about it. So immediately after, I think Cosmic, Darb, and Andrew G started testing it, like at a GDQ in the practice room or something, after discovering someone a while ago talking about it or something. I don't know exactly the history. Someone who actually knows can say for certain, but no, I don't know the
Wondering
exact
that for
reason
so
why it's
long.
specifically called that, I guess. Sorry, what?
Yeah, I've never heard an answer. Oh, I've just been wondering that
Yeah.
for so long. Never got a good answer. I
Yeah,
never had anyone
that's-
that knew for sure.
That's as best as I can say. Alright, well, another double spell chance here. It's getting hard to talk. So we'll see if
Alright.
we can get a good clip in, a good mash,
Yeah, can you make a deal with the devil? I don't know.
deal with the devil.
Yeah. Satan, please.
Alright, high
Was that a
4,
high
so
five?
that'll
4?
be... Yeah, that's a high 4.
Okay.
So, not like the frame roll Cosmic got in record, but only
Mhm.
one frame roll slower.
Nice.
So I think Wes is on record pace. Not sure by how much.
Oh man, that looks so close to getting that. Dude.
Yeah,
The
it
wind
was
is
like
so mean.
barely off, yeah.
Why wind?
Wind, please.
What happened? Well, somewes is going for a really hard strat where you kind of have to land on the first Koopa at like I think it's pixel perfect, from what I
Yeah.
understand, and then you avoid the
have
other
to
two Koopas.
Pushed by the wind a
And-
certain way. It's well, the way he
Yeah.
does it, he's like tapping left, I think, to land on it, but also not tapping left enough so he doesn't bounce too high and land on another Koopa. It's really dumb, basically.
Yeah, it's dependent on wind, and it's
Yeah,
just
the strats
extremely
they're
hard.
going for is just nuts. But you need every frame rule you can get at this point, especially if you know you're behind to make up.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you get a slow devil spell, you're like, well, now I have to do it.
Alright, well, Wes is gonna explain it for us.
So he holds right if he gets a low bounce. If he gets a super high bounce, he taps left to avoid the
Yeah.
third Koopa. Yeah, hard to react to though. Yeah, it's extremely hard.
Yeah, and if you're pressing left, you're getting. Oh, we got a jail. Scrimson
Nice.
jail.
Getting
That's
rich.
So that's what happens when you don't load the warp zone. It takes you to here, and then you can clip into that wall, and that's called jail. So that's the real jail, but
Oh, a good super jump. Tecate's on another run.
yep, we're getting a lot of them. All right, double spell, please. Yeah, Cosmic and Wes are taking a break right now.
Yeah.
Wes looks like he's back. Yeah, you need a break sometimes. This is a lot of top level gameplay right now.
That was
Wow,
a really
that's
good
a
double
5.
stall. Holy crap, that was good.
All right, here we go again.
Yeah, like when they're doing their own stream, they definitely take more breaks than.
Yeah.
I mean, they have to take breaks during it. They can't
Ooh,
just
that
go
might have been
nonstop.
optimal. That was a really
Oh,
fast
snap.
screen. Let's see if he goes for fast. Oh, he's going for it.
Oh,
Here
yo,
we
this
go.
is incredible.
All right,
Really good
a
run.
little left. That's far enough.
Yep.
All right, this might be the first. Yeah, I think this is the first actual fast 8-1 frame rule save today. That'll get it for sure.
This is a
Here we go.
run. We
I
can
think this is-
focus on history.
Yeah, this should be a record pace run, I think.
It's super fast. Hope for a good climb.
Yeah, I don't know if he'll go for fast fine. I don't know how ahead or behind he is right now.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to say.
Yeah.
The spell is the way he's clipping into the pipe in 5-2 to go to World 8. That's what we're talking about when we say the spell.
Ooh,
Okay.
he got it. I don't. If he gets
I don't know, man.
the Skybutts pixel, he might have enough to save the frame rule here. Oh, he
Oh,
didn't
he
go
didn't even
for
go
it.
for it.
Oh, he got it anyway. He must have done a different
Alright.
strat for it. He got it
Huh.
anyway.
Sweet, that works out. This is a very, very good run.
Oh, this might be 754 pace right now. He might be 2 frame rules ahead of record right now.
My god. Alright,
Okay.
I'm just gonna focus on this for a sec.
So after
really
Cosmic
good.
got the fastest run to 8-3, then Tecate coming in with an even faster one. Possibly. I'm not 100%, but I think so. He got both 8-1 and 8-2. Alright. He can even have a not so great 8-4 and still get record. But
Yeah.
he's probably going to go all out for 754, so all eyes on Tecate right now.
Knowing Tecate, he
All
goes
eyes
all
on
out, man.
Tecate.
Nice. Opening jump.
I'm getting nervous now.
Really nervous for him. This is
Yeah.
incredible.
Good bar. Wow. Alright.
Really good. Oh my gosh.
Good jump.
Nice.
Wow,
This is a
wow.
super good run, dude.
Alright.
That's fine.
not great, but good. Definitely good enough.
And he goes
Alright.
for the super
If he can
jump,
hit this
alright.
Koopa thing and get good RNG, I think this is a new world record.
Please.
Oh my god,
Oh my
okay.
gosh. Please.
It's
prove
all up
the
to
bounty, dude.
RNG. It's all up to RNG. No!
Oh,
Bad.
man. Why?
No, man. That's so unlucky.
That's so mean. Oh my god, that was incredible. And
So yeah,
game
that's the RNG we're talking about.
oh my god, dude, like my heart's racing just watching that.
I think
Oh.
he could have made it through too. Like if he was like
That tiny gap or
pixel
something.
perfect, yeah.
Yeah,
But
oh
there's
my
no way you're
gosh.
gonna know you're getting that pattern, so it doesn't matter. It's still RNG.
Yeah,
Wow.
Oh, that was a run, dude. That was,
Again, look, everyone stopped to watch.
yeah, they're mourning that run. I mean,
Oh my god. That was I think that was the fastest. That's the fastest run ever right there. New
So they're saying-
fastest run that far ever.
they said 1 frame faster and it would have been a good pattern.
No.
That's ridiculous.
Come on.
Oh
So
my gosh.
stupid. Why?
Yeah.
RNG
Yeah, I gotta
is
take a moment for
just
that,
so dumb.
dude. Yep. Yeah, not a
Oh
good
my
way to put it. It's just
God.
dumb. Well, I'm ready,
All right.
maybe he's just gonna do it again.
Well, again, huge.
Yeah, just like right now, maybe he's just like, oh.
Congratulations to Tecate right there. That is
Yeah,
by
for real.
far the
GG.
best run that's ever been played of this game. Like, that's a new world record if he got good RNG. Like, there's nothing you can do about that. That is the best run that has probably ever been played right there. Insane.
Tecate giving himself an F.
I know.
Oh man.
Oof, F rip.
Well, oof, F rip. Yep. Oh well, back in it.
754.99.
No
apparently.
way, dude.
Wow. All right.
Dude, imagine. I can't imagine being on that pace. Like that is
No.
so fast.
I mean, again, he did absolutely nothing wrong. Everything he
No.
did was perfect. That was insane. And he
Yeah,
just
I mean,
got
like,
bad RNG. Like, wow.
yeah, like we say that 1 frame faster would have been good, but that doesn't matter.
Like
Like you can't
you're
know
not gonna
that.
get there. Yeah. So again, that right there is the best run that has ever been performed ever. That's
Yeah.
history right there, pretty much. You all just witnessed history. At least right now, that was history. Best run ever. And I think that's the Cosmic earlier had the best run ever, right? So now there's been
Yeah.
2 of them today.
Eddie, this is insane. The quality of
What
these runs.
a day. Wow.
Yeah, we were talking about them getting warmed up, and yeah, they're absolutely warmed up.
Unbelievable. That was
Dude,
absolutely
754.
fantastic.
That's crazy. And now we're all back in World 1. Uh,
Alright, so it looks like
let's see
everyone's
if he's
back
nice
in
this time.
World 1. Oh, if they're nice now, that's just not... Okay. He wasn't. Oh, he's
Yeah,
gonna
that
give
would not have
another
been
kiss
fair.
to Bruce. Oh, no, he killed him. You can never
Well,
trust Bruce.
no, he's the
Wow.
backstabbing Bowser thing for sure.
Yeah.
What is his sprite if you shoot him with
Oh,
fire?
okay. Apparently it wasn't quite 754 pace by like 2 frames.
Oh, okay, by 2 frames.
But that is still the best run that's ever been done. Up to that
I
point.
mean, yeah.
Yeah, like if you throw away RNG, because let's be real, he played that time. That's the best run ever.
That
Wait, was the frame rule slower? Oh,
Okay.
was it? But he got 8-1 and 8-2, I thought. And he got a really fast Devil Spell. Was it not good enough? Okay, either way, that was going to be a new record.
Yeah, we definitely all thought that was 754. I'm gonna pretend it still was, because that was hype.
Yeah, like, well, yeah, again, that still would have been record if he got good RNG. So,
Yeah.
despite, even if it wasn't quite that fast,
Okay,
that
rule 5.
still would have been record. So, still witnessed history.
Mhm.
I think that's the fastest run ever to the Bowsers. So, there you go.
Yeah, we should really just end the run after the Koopas.
Yeah, because...
I mean, I'm just saying. It wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah, just throw RNG out the window.
Yeah, do you just
Delete
ignore
the
all that?
Bowsers.
Yeah, there you
Dang.
go.
Yeah,
Oh,
fastest
someone
run
had a really
ever
nice
by almost a whole frame rule.
8-4 room world record. There we go.
Yeah.
By a full
If you-
frame, yeah.
I don't want to like speculate, but if that fast excel was just barely faster, like if it was the perfect fast excel, we might be looking at
Yeah,
a
I
new
wonder.
record. That's how dumb this game is. Like you
Yeah.
have to be frame
Yeah.
perfect without knowing your frame.
Yeah.
It's so dumb.
Yeah, it's like,
Ugh.
why don't they just play perfect, right? Yeah, that's...
Yeah, that's why RNG, dude. Lost the run to RNG, dude.
Yeah, the run died to RNG. You did just miss an insanely good run, yeah. Would have
Yeah,
been a world
best
record if the
run
game was
ever.
nice.
Yeah. So I think we should like keep track of. We should have like a leaderboard for the best runs that have made it to the Bowsers. You know,
Yeah,
because he
that's a good
technically played
idea.
it. So, and if
Yeah,
that's
he
the case,
did.
I have a 756 now. But Tecate has a 755.3, which is the best run ever. So, again, huge congrats to that. Absolutely insane.
We got another run back to World 4. World 4 alert. I mean, I'm a level late, but still.
Wow. I
Never
just
too
can't.
late.
I still can't believe I witnessed that run. Like,
I know,
wow.
dude. I'm still kind of freaking out over that run.
Wow.
Trying to make small talk to act like it wasn't insane. My heart was
Like,
racing.
oh, wow. It's like Scrim's on a run right now.
Well, it's also crazy that Tecate's just going right back into it, man.
Yeah.
He's played so many insane runs. They just like, all right, let's just do it again.
I would be so mad right now, honestly. Like, I would have thrown my controller out the window.
Oh, yeah, dude, yeah. Oh, I would have a few broken
Tecate's
things,
over
like...
here being a true champ. Just
Oh yeah, positive mental attitude. He takes it so well. He's a great person to be running the game.
Yes.
He can handle the RNG and he just keeps going.
Yeah,
Like,
everyone's all about
that's
that
not
PMA, but not all of us are known for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I say as I post my emote that says anime.
That looks like a pretty good climate. I'm guessing Bowser will be nice.
He should be, I think. Yeah. Oh, and what?
Okay.
Huh. That's...
You hate to see it.
Yeah, apparently. What's that climb that slow?
Yeah, just like Tecate saying, nothing to be mad about because it was so amazing.
Yeah, like,
oh,
you can't
shoot.
be mad about that.
No.
You really, like, I'm astounded. I'm like honored I was able to witness something like that. Honestly, that's history. Best run ever.
Yeah. Well, and the runners all know that that's a possibility. So I think that like mentally they've overcome the idea that like Bruce or Bowser might kill the run, but they still played the run, and that's all that matters. I mean, like it's cool to have the world record, but I mean he played the time.
Yeah. So now Tecate's played like 5 755s that tied the bad luck. That's so dumb. Oh my god. Everyone needs to wish good luck for Tecate to actually not get screwed by bad Bowsers.
Yeah, next time we need a lot of less RNG or something.
We need a lot.
A lot, man.
Unbelievable.
But hey, 4-3 is exciting too. We've got a few more runs in World 4. Like, they're all getting out of World 1 very consistently now.
Yeah. And we got Wes and Cosmic.
Dude, that jump that somewes just did, that huge gap in 4-3, kills so many people. Like, your first time playing this level, you're probably gonna die to that jump. There's no way.
Yeah, I think this level alone has like a couple like 3-frame jumps.
Which is surprising that Nintendo intended it that way.
Yeah, like those are intentional jumps. Well, you can wait for the Koopa to get lower, I guess, but the jump from like the mushroom to mushroom, if you go down that way, that's always... Ooh, Cosmic at 4-2 FPG.
Yeah, that was nice.
Wes with a really good climb.
Yeah, dude, he's so good at jumping immediately. I don't know how he times that.
And a good Bowser.
Good. So somewes is on a really good pace, and I believe Kosmic is 1 frame roll ahead of him on his run.
I think so, because he got 4-2.
Yeah, he got the 4-2. I didn't see his 1-2, but I imagine he did it an easy one if he went for 4-2. Oh, just didn't get the left tap. He must be going for like an extreme, like that probably would have been like a 1 or 2 frame left tap that he was going for. I feel like in order to still be facing right.
Oh, Bowser was nice. He jumped over him.
Of course, when you don't expect it, he's nice.
Yeah. Because at that point, he's more expected to go backward, so he did the right move, but he still got the unfortunate pattern.
It's a mental game.
We still got Wes here.
Oh,
all the way up to Devil Spell.
I feel like, especially before the delay was found to get good Bowsers, like, so many times you're like, oh, this time for sure I gotta jump, and then, like, it's all just in your head
it's
for what would actually work out better.
One.
Yeah.
To you.
Yeah. Alright, let's see the Devil Spell. Wow, that looks
a little
good
too far to the right, yeah.
Yeah. Just the way she goes.
It do be like that sometimes. Well, back to jail for everyone.
For everyone, yeah. At least they're all in
But
it together.
I guess that can't last for too long, right? Not with how they're playing right now.
No, yeah, yeah, absolutely. I've still been amazed with the consistency of double spells today.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not used to seeing this many extremely fast ones in a stream.
Alright, Scrim's gotta run.
Oh, and that clean audio transfer.
Yeah. All I'm doing is
That's
pressing a
really what's
button
optimal.
and
But it was
magic happens.
optimal. That's you saved the
Optimal.
frame rule. Yeah.
Nice. Optimal one-click input.
Yeah, I don't know how you do this frame perfect. Is 1-1 RPG suitable for humans? Yeah, you can do it.
Yeah.
It's just the setup is annoying, so they prefer 4-2. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
4-2 is easier anyway. Plus, there's plenty of other frame rules you could get, regardless, so...
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, Tecate had a run with 1-1 FPG that I think made it to 8-4, so...
Yeah. I remember him
it's
saying,
definitely a
imagine
thing.
record with 1-1 FPG. Like, yeah, I would
Yeah.
love to see that.
I don't think anyone's using an auto splitter right now. Maybe.
Yeah, I've only seen Tecate use it, but
Yeah, I've only seen
we don't see the
Kosmic
full
use it, but I
splits,
know he
so it's-
stopped using it, I think. Yeah.
yeah, it's kind of hard to know from our
Yeah,
perspective.
we just see the timer. Which is all you need, right?
Yeah.
As long as that thing says sub 755.7. Well, actually, it won't because the load times. But you know what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all getting out of World 1 so easily now.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see if Scrim can get a nice climb up here.
And like a nice Bowser, please.
Alright, that was a tad slow. He waited
Yeah,
a
I
little
don't-
bit. So,
Yeah.
he's probably gonna get a turn back Bowser, if not backward all the way. Oh no.
He was going for that tiny jump.
Yeah, the
feel
tiny
like.
jump and barely missed it.
And
Yeah.
the fire that Bowser shot out too was kind of nasty, I
Yeah.
feel like. And let's see
Meanwhile,
let's see
Cosmic
Cosmic
and
play
West.
4-4. They're just taking turns. One of them will be in 4-4
Yeah.
or something, lose
They're
it, and then we just have another person
Passing
right
the
behind
baton.
him. For real. They're so good. They're using too many presses. Yeah, what the heck? No low A button challenges here? What's going on?
I better give a quick shout out. I think there's a minimal A button lost levels run in the works
Ooh,
from a couple of
watch.
from a few talented tassers. So be on the lookout for that because that'll be really fun to watch.
Yeah, the way they get through levels without jumping is funny. Like, the
Yeah.
amount of time they have to wait for things to line up, too, is just so good.
There's actually a fun mechanic both in SMB 1 and Lost Levels where if you don't jump at the start of a level, you have this weird gravity thing where like you kind of like fall slower and jump super high like space jumps. And it's not until you jump at least once where you return to this normal gravity state that you normally see. But
Yeah.
you're never going to really see it because you usually have to jump eventually.
Which is why, well, kind of why they jump in 8-4. I mean, they have to set it up for the to land on that
Yeah,
step.
like
and
if
they
you
didn't
run
jump, they
straight
go so
forward,
far.
you're gonna like kind of glide to the right a bit. You'll know, you won't see it here, but because they jump. But if you were just run off that platform, you'd like glide to the right for a long time. It still wouldn't be enough to make it to the platform. You'd fall in the pit, but normally you just drop down, and that doesn't
And I
happen
believe
unless
that-
you jump.
And that happens out of warp zones too, I believe, right? Because I thought in like
Maybe?
in any percent
Cosmic just used the
D4,
super jump.
just barely, yeah. But some West is starting to go for the super jump in a little bit, of course.
Nice.
Piranha plants are kind of mesmerizing with the frequency that they're just like, looks like a wave of piranha plants going down. Tecate's got that fast 1-2 wall jump.
Super jump incoming.
Nice.
There it is.
It freaks me out that he doesn't like bonk on those or jump on those Koopas. He like avoids them and goes for that strat.
Yeah. Oh, little. That's a low 4.
Yeah, that's still a really good time for bonking.
Yeah, that's a great time for bonking, but
But
that's
yeah,
like
not
that's
record.
2 frame rules slower than world record in that level.
So yeah, it has to go for
So
everything
yeah, that's a
essentially.
0.7 loss over record. So he's gonna go for some fast strats. Barely missed it again. That
Yeah, it
jump,
looked like he got a lower bounce
so
too.
dumb.
Yeah.
Alright, well, at least someone's always out of World 1. So now it's
Yep.
up to Cosmic. And he does hit that spiny. So he has the plant
Oh,
spawn.
he just goes for it.
Yeah.
Nice. I mean, why not? You know, he gets here.
Yeah.
They get here so often. They're like, may as well go for a pipe jump. Looks cooler.
Swag over speed.
Yeah, swag over speed. Yeah.
Looks like oh whoa.
Oh, a rare
Yeah,
miss of the A press.
Yeah.
It's hard to say
That's
if
what
that was
happens when
early
you
or
don't
late.
push A when you land on the spring is you don't actually get any jump height off of it, so it just kind of pushes you off.
Yeah. Yeah, a few days ago I did that in C3.
Did my eyes
Just-
deceive me? They're all in 1-1 at the same time. What?
That's spooky.
Did we just start? Alright, Scrim. Fixing
Okay, let's
it.
start over. Well, in 4-3, if you're holding right the whole time for the beginning, like, I feel like landing on that spring is actually pretty tricky. Yeah, I mean, depends on
Yeah,
your strat for it. I pull back for it, personally.
yeah. Well, the frame rule's so lenient anyway, where you tap left regardless, just to ensure that you make it.
Yeah, you may as well. I feel like I see some West not really pull back much, but maybe that's just from the way it looks. He probably
That might be just
does.
preference anyway. Like, you can
Yeah.
definitely do it without slowing down.
Yeah, he does like a very fast swipe, I feel like, of the jump
Yeah,
button.
swipe.
Yeah, some West is playing on an NES, I believe, but his load times
Yeah.
will be different because of the power pack, whereas Cosmic's doing FDS, so he just has to wait for longer loads between 4-4 and 5-1.
And I think Scrim and Tecate are both on the Nestopia emulator, playing on
Yep.
keyboard.
Which shows you, you know, you can use emulator, you can use console, really whatever works for you. If you don't have access to like a system, give emulator a try. We love seeing more runners for lost levels.
There's not enough runs on the boards.
There's never enough friends on the board. We just always want
I
more.
wouldn't say that.
Yeah, maybe not.
Tecate has the fastest emulator time.
Yeah, I mean, we don't really. No one really keeps track of like
Yeah,
emulator world record. I mean, like, people kind of say it as a meme. I feel like at this point, but oh,
Ooh, a
Scrim
bad
actually got
bill.
the nasty bill. Wow.
I haven't
At
seen
least
that
that's
at
the
all
only one
yet
we've
today.
seen. Yeah,
Weird.
that is kind of weird.
That's
We
a
haven't
rare
seen that
one.
like at all. And then there's one that's a block higher than it that's annoying, but as small Mario, it's not a big deal at all. I mean, it's still, you can die to it, but it's much nicer than that particular bill. Luckily, somewes did not have that issue and was able to continue.
Yeah, no bad bill there.
Nice.
Those darn ammunition Williams.
That's such a better name for him.
It's their proper title.
It's the, yeah, it's, I mean, if you want to be formal with them.
Okay. Run to World 5 for Wes.
Let's go. Super jump hype.
Meanwhile, it looks like everyone else is in 1-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Scrim just paused.
Yeah, I
For a
think he's
second?
taking a
Or
break
that's-
because his timer's
okay.
not running.
Okay.
Which I feel like he hasn't been taking a lot of breaks, so if anyone needs one,
Oh,
it's like,
yeah, definitely.
it should be him.
Yeah, him and Tecate have been pretty much playing the entire time, I feel like. I mean, Tecate
Yeah.
did take a slight break, but...
Well,
And, like-
after what had just happened, I think it was deserved.
Yeah, yeah. And we haven't talked about it, but the Koopas that they're using for the super jump, I don't know if it can even happen on this frame world, but you can see a bad pattern, which I don't think it like ever happens if you hold right the whole time. I believe, but they can have a weird pattern for those super
I
jumps.
had one happen to me when I held right the whole time,
Okay.
but I was on a different frame rule,
So
so
I
it might
wonder
be a
if that
frame
is-
rule thing.
Okay.
Let's see if we can get a good devil spell here. Nope. Little too far to the right.
What the heck? Oh yeah, so we are at the 3-hour mark, so I'm not sure what the plan is at the moment.
Why stop now?
Keep going all night. Are we doing interviews?
Are we... We're not done, are we?
Are we feeling it, Mr.
I haven't
Cat?
heard anything about this being done.
Is there an RTA rules and tasks? I mean, that's more just timing it differently.
Yeah. Don't stop until someone gets a record. You've heard that. Until runners tire out. Alright. Hope y'all not tired.
Yeah, so I guess it's up to the runners more than anything.
Yep. Sounds like it's up to the runners if they want to keep going. There's nothing, according to Speed Gaming, there's nothing else after this, so they can go as long as they need to. So it looks like we're gonna keep going for some attempts here. I think.
I think. Let's see. Okay, yeah, they're planning on calling it soon, so I think it's.
Yeah, I'm being told
believe
there's
somewes
nothing
is
after
gonna be-
this, so they can go
Mhm.
until they don't want to. So
I think
I
they're
guess
gonna go
that's
for a little bit
I guess
longer.
this is runner's choice right now.
I think my internet's going a little wacky, so
Oh,
stream is intermittent
mine
for
is
me.
too, though.
Oh, okay. So maybe it's not me. I was waiting to say something. I'm like, I don't know, but okay, we're getting another round of World 5 at least. Let's go, dude.
I missed. What's going on? Oh,
I just know he's in World 5. That's.
okay.
Did these guys ever tire out
Yeah,
though?
everything just kind of went weird for a second there. Just needed a refresh. Okay. Fair enough. Wait, apparently the stream's offline completely.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
taking
well,
time to
okay, it's
react,
only
though.
down on my phone, but I can still see the restream. So, okay.
Yeah, it's good. Okay,
So,
we got the super
that's
jump.
fine then. Got it. But my thing is a bit messed up, so I'm gonna refresh my thing because my audio was a bit delayed. Okay, now it's good. So Cosmic coming up to the double spell. He's still got a 64 though, but that's probably not gonna be enough. I think that's a slow. I think he bumped twice and got a 4.
Being twice and getting a 4 is actually amazing too. I mean, I was amazed by like a single bump, and then still
Yeah.
getting it.
Oh, he got fast
okay, and of
1
course.
though. Alright, Cosmic on a run. Possibly. Double spell was a bit not okay, but
Yeah, I don't know what.
I'm not
pace he's
sure
on.
the pace.
I imagine he's at least 0.7. Well, he was right, at least 0.7 off.
Okay.
He's probably just gonna go for an FPG or something crazy.
Well, he's definitely going for fast vine. If he wants, you can technically save 2 by getting fast vine really fast plus FPG. But
Maybe that's what we're gonna see.
nah,
Yeah,
he didn't
well,
get
you know,
double.
but that vine climb.
All right, he's gonna go for it anyway, though. So let's see if he can get it. He was
I
either
thought he
1
was
or
gonna
2
get it.
pixels too high. No.
Yeah. That's the thing. It's such a precise trick that it's pretty tough to know if
Yeah.
they're like lined up with it right or not.
So this isn't record pace run, and it can't be, but I think he can still be a sub 8 pretty easily.
Yeah, it's a pretty solid run. Yeah.
So we'll see if he can close it out, get a good time. Of course, didn't he already get a 757?
Yeah. So another good
He's
time.
just gonna finish 2 runs for us, unless Bowser's, of course.
What a good guy. Showing us 8-4 yet again.
I
I haven't seen
think
a single bad
it's
photo.
probably 758 pace. Not quite that good.
Oh,
Slightly
wow.
too fast anyway.
Yeah.
Dang.
You know, I expected it to not even kill him. For like, I've seen them go through that fire bar so many times. I'm like, oh, he's fine. But it sounds like this will be the last run from somewes. This might be the final run.
Oh, is this event coming to a close?
I think it might be.
Dang.
Somewes
good
knows what he
runs
has
today,
to do.
Jeez.
I know.
Alright,
Yeah.
Wes has got to close this out for us.
Yeah. Exactly. He just has to get records. You know, it's whatever.
Easy.
For real, dude. We saw so many insane runs.
Yeah, what a day of attempts for all of these guys.
real.
Insanity.
If you're not following these guys, you're doing yourself a disservice. Like, they're amazing. They play at a high level every single stream. They give it their all, man. So, for sure, give these guys a follow. I mean, you saw Tecate play a low 755 to RNG,
Yeah,
so.
you guys literally saw the best run ever performed. So, I
What more can
mean,
you ask for?
you can't get better than that.
No, not. Yeah, pretty much. That's so much. It's like, yeah, it's easy, no worries.
Easy. See, he's even saying it's easy, therefore it must
mean-
be.
Free real estate. It's free real estate.
Hold on. I gotta type. Alright, we're good.
Thank you.
Of course.
It's gotta be that easy. Shoutouts to Tim and Eric, I guess. What a good show. Speaking of free real estate, Bowser.
Going forward.
My goodness.
Now we got a train of free real estates going on.
For your health.
We're
And I wish
giving
I could do a
land.
good Dr. Steve Brule voice, but I don't have it in me.
Cosmic's messing around with Bruce
Abandoned.
here.
That was the smallest fire I've ever seen. Like,
Yeah,
I
I
just
think he
didn't
cut
kill
it
the
straight
sprite.
off.
That's
Yeah, it looks like
beautiful.
everyone's messing around, waiting for Wes to finish his world record
record.
speed run.
World record. You dingus. Yeah, it's gonna happen.
It has to.
Yeah, literally has to happen.
It has to.
Wow, I thought that was gonna be too low, dude. I was...
Nah, it barely like nicked his head and he was fine.
Okay. Yeah. Reach out.
I think he's on pace here, so if he can get a good fast excel and keep going, I mean, there's still potential here.
Oh wow. He just must
No.
have pressed down too early or something.
Yeah, he
Looked like a
bonked
very
and
good
then
mash.
kinda... Oh, he might... No, he's gonna kill himself.
I mean, you
Alright,
gotta let
well-
the prank get you every once in a while.
Meanwhile,
get any
Tecate is
action.
giving Bruce a nice long smooch.
Aw. So cute. Well, we saw some insane runs, like 2 of the best runs ever, right? Some
Yeah.
insanely good gameplay. We saw Tecate with the 1-1 FPG run, and his, low 755. So Cosmic's ridiculous run to the Koopa jump as well. Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, what an insane day.
Yeah,
I could not have
They-
asked for a more, like, intense hype event. Like, wow.
yeah. They
These-
they
this
played
is
well enough to get it.
Literally the best gameplay ever has happened, so.
Yeah.
We witnessed some insane stuff.
So I think Tecate wanted to do an interview, I believe.
Are we doing interviews?
I don't know. Let's see what they say.
I guess so.
I'd love to hear how they feel about all the runs. I mean,
Yeah.
they must be feeling really good, you know?
My turn? No. I
Yep,
can't
yeah,
do this
hop on
well.
stream, buddy.
Oh,
Yo, what's up, guys?
Howdy.
How you guys feeling? How'd you feel about the runs?
Oh, pleased. Especially after I got through those first 30, 45 minutes, then everything went well.
Yeah.
Cosmic had a run.
Yeah,
Tecate had a run.
a lot of us
So-
got really close.
We actually need to. I think my run actually was not record pace. I think it was regular, same frame rule as Cosmic, and then I got 8-A, which would be 2 frames slower than record.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
I was
Where'd you lose
confused
those frame
because
rolls, man?
I was confused because I don't. The only thing I have on my live split, like, I have my live split open, but I have it hidden. I've actually been doing a kind of a hidden timer thing that I learned from JSR for Zelda, and it's kind of silly with frame rules here. But I didn't recognize my 8-1 pattern, so I thought I got the 366, like the really high devil spell.
I thought you did
And
too,
then
yeah.
and then you guys were saying in chat like it was 754, and I was like, well, there's no way because I didn't go for 754 strats. Do they mean like low 755? And then, But that didn't make sense to me because I got the high Potaboo and if I had gone on low 755 pace, given my minus timer, I would have had a low Potaboo that's like a double frame perfect jump to get under. So I was really confused.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it sounds like
Okay.
my PB, except you did 8.2 instead of 5.2.
Mm-hmm. So it actually was 2 frames slower than Cosmic's run, I think. I'll
We
officially
can release
retime
the
it later.
timers. So
Yeah, I can retime it
we
later.
couldn't tell. We were going off of what chat was saying.
But and then I lost one of the double Koopa jump, and I think Cosmic did too.
Yep.
Yeah, I bonked the ceiling. I don't think I've ever done that. I feel like it wasn't even like the last frame I could have bonked the ceiling. I think it was like 3 frames too early or something. It was really bad.
Yeah, it was definitely unexpected. We're like, oh, oh, okay, all right.
I was just like so
That's fun.
focused on how to do the jump at the Koopa that I wasn't looking at the ceiling.
Yeah, that's what we were saying. We're like, he's just so focused on the Koopa jump. That's probably all that's on his mind.
Yeah.
I'm
You
just
gotta
glad
do that.
Sim, how
You
are
gotta
you
do that
feeling?
once on a really good pace in order to make sure you never do it again.
Yeah,
Yep.
learn from those mistakes is what I always say.
Yeah.
I think I'm just glad somebody finished a run because I think
Yeah.
Bowser got me
At
once.
757 at that.
But I think did Bowser get you as well, Cosmic, on 56?
Yeah, 56.
Bowser got me on 58, and Bruce got me on 55.
Oh man.
Scrimmy, you had a couple runs that were like 56 pace, right?
Yeah, I think my best run tonight was 8-1 on pace, and I got fast 8-1, but idiot bossed at
Yeah.
the very end.
Oh, what happened there?
No, I
Is
died
that-
to a Piranha Plant.
Oh, I've done that before. We all do that.
Oh yeah, the last one.
Yeah.
I'm
I
sad. My
remember
very
that.
last run, I was like, I want to get one more good run, and then if I got like the 8-2 vine jump, I would have been tied record, and then I didn't even get the double Koopa bounce, which hasn't been a problem for a long time.
Yeah, I think that was. Yeah, you guys are so consistent with it that we don't really see that like ever anymore.
I'm like, my brain's 100% on the vine, and then I'm like, wait, I didn't even get up there. What the heck?
Dude, every time I got to the vine today, I freaking nailed it. I was so happy. That down
Yeah.
left strategy. That down left strategy is so good, Cosmic.
Yeah, it just takes out like most of the moving parts.
Yeah. But the first one I had that died to the double Koopa, that was definitely faster than I think Cosmic's 8-4. I think it was probably D or E or F. I don't think it was G, so I think it would have been at least tied, if not new record, had I got the double Koopa.
Dang.
Yeah.
Because that Fast Excel was even better than the one I had on my 8-A, and I think everything else was about the same. My Firebar was so good on that one, too. My 8A, I think, was a little slower Firebar, but I had a really good G room.
Did
I was
mine ever
admiring
get
the fire
retimed?
bars.
Because I'm curious if I would have died to Bowser. Mine was... My G room was super good.
Oh,
I just don't know how good my water was.
You were definitely... Your water was a little slow, but it wasn't enough to be off of those frames because your G and Fast
Yeah.
Excel were so good. You were
Yeah, it
definitely,
seemed-
you were definitely in the frames.
Yeah. Pretty close to
So-
like how my PB was. Maybe like a D at best.
So for those who are listening, if the frame rule that Cosmic and I were trying to get on, and Wes and everything, we were trying to get on, there, if you go fast enough in 8-4, there's a 9-frame window where 8 of the frames have good patterns. So that's what Cosmic and I are talking about. Was his 8-4 fast enough to get there? If you go really fast, there's an 8 out of 9 chance of a good pattern. I, on the run that I died to Bruce, was 1 frame slower than getting in that 9-frame window.
Of course it was.
Yeah, of course. So that's my 5th 755. My 5th 755 lost to the last room RNG.
And it was
one of
just that
those
barely slow
went-
fast Excel, wasn't it?
I know the Fast Excel was like it wasn't a terrible slow Fast
It
Excel,
wasn't terrible, no.
but it was not perfect by any means.
I could definitely tell, like, it's not exactly what you want.
It was an Excel.
It was
Yeah.
an Excel.
Exactly.
You did get Excel.
And did Wes have 1-8-4 as well? I think right at the
You
beginning.
did at the very start.
It was
You died
like-
to the opening jump.
Wasn't it like record pace, but he died to the
I
Koopas or
don't quite know the
something?
pace, but yeah, it was the opening jump, I think.
He probably went for the no. That means he probably was on 12:30 and went for the no slowdown. Would be
Yeah,
my
it was
guess.
Yeah, it
makes
was
sense.
right away.
That's crazy. Well, I'm glad everybody had some good runs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was a treat to watch, man. You guys played so well. It was amazing.
Oh man, I can't believe I didn't get that double Koopa jump after getting 1-1 FPG in that run.
Imagine a run
that
with
was
1-1 FPG.
Oh, that would have been crazy. Because I had, I think most of us had the stream open, and so I had the volume on low, and GTA kept saying like, "This is ahead of record pace," and I'm like, I mean, not really, because I'm gonna do slower strats later, but
Hey, you gotta keep the fans excited.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
exactly. We're hyped,
Trade
men.
secret.
And heck, if I know what pace you're on, all I see is a timer.
Well, any last words from you guys?
I'm glad. I feel like we had a really good showing. A lot of people got really close runs, and there were runs like to the very end, even to the last room. So we got to show off exactly how brutal the game is and like all the ins and outs. We did a lot of different strats. Like I know there was 4-2 flag pug glitches, 1-2 fast frame rules, 1-1 flag pug glitches, which is crazy. So I feel like we showed off almost every frame rule.
I had to do it. They were talking in chat about why everybody's doing 4-2 and not 1-1, and I was like, 1-1 is. I replied, 1-1 is dumb, and then I went for it.
I knew
got
right
it.
away when you got it that I was like, he hears us.
Yeah, that's what you're saying.
So if you take like the best, if you like clipped and like spliced together all of our best moments from all the runs, it would be like low 754 or something.
Yeah, highlight reel too.
Yeah.
Because like Scrimsion nailed Fast 8-1. Like Scrimsion and I both nailed Fast 8-1 and then died later in the level. I did it twice early in the stream, and then Scrimsion did it about halfway through the stream, I think.
Yeah.
Small block, right?
Yeah, I fell off the gap block one time, and then I stair bossed. I went top route instead of Lukuki bottom route, and I stair bossed in 8-1.
Oh no! I must have missed that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
That was so dumb. But
Go for it.
oh, what were you gonna say, Cosmic?
I was just saying the one time I did Fast 8-1, I hit the poison mushroom and my heart like jumped so much. I was like, what did I just do?
Oh, that always happens whenever you hit the poison mushroom.
Yeah.
Well, I've been
be
trying to hit it now. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
I've been trying to hit it
I
now,
remember
but
hitting the
it's-
mushroom and then the poison mushroom, like right in one swift 2 jumps. I forget when, but I was like, oh, that exists.
But if you
Glad the bro
only
went up top.
if you only hit the poison mushroom and you're on a good judges, I guess 3 out of 4 thing, you get good judges.
Apparently it doesn't save a frame. We need to figure it out.
I've seen it save a frame.
Really?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So you need to like get good judges and then get good judges.
Something like that. Because of wind as well. or
2
something.
quick ones.
Maybe I need to grab the flagpole higher or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's strange. But anyway, I just wanted to say, like, I'm glad we got to put on a good show. This category still has a ways to go. 754 is absolutely a real thing. And maybe even 753. So tune in to all 4 of us, somewes, Kosmic, Scrimsion, and myself. And there's other fantastic runners who are playing it. GTA's just lost to 756 today to Bruce. Nifsky and Lukuki have a chance to get 757 6s, etc. So yeah, I mean, this category is going crazy right now. So it's the hot stuff.
Yeah, it just blew up recently, man. I was saying, like, the record has changed so much this year. It's been being optimized so much.
We'll let somebody make a video about that someday.
Hmm.
But who?
Who could it be?
There could be a few people, actually.
Hmm.
That's right. But no, it's a good story. So I just wanted to thank you all for hanging out and tuning in, and also thank you to our commentators, GTAs and Ethan. 3 hours of talking about crazy stuff.
It was a great 3 hours, honestly. Very exciting.
Really
Yeah,
was.
shout outs to Ace for changing the audio. What a guy.
Yeah. I did it for like the second half, though. Whoever was doing it first.
Scrimmy, any final words from you?
It was just a pleasure to be featured on this marathon. Had a lot of really good runs. It was awesome seeing everyone else do it beside me. It was great.
There we go. I think I'm gonna take off this Bruce What a Pal shirt now, though.
I mean,
I mean,
still
he was
Blame
until
you.
your
male.
run. Like every Bruce except your run was a good Bruce that I've seen today.
Yeah, that's true.
I ran under
During
you
the
3 times.
Yeah. I was like, Bruce is actually being a pal, and then he killed you, and I'm like, oh well, never mind.
Yeah, pretty much.
Bruce just has those mood swings.
Yeah, we had so much faith in him.
He has something
Uh.
against Tecate, honestly.
So actually, that 758 that I died to Bowser, I was gonna continue on for both endings, just so there was another chance at a world record, just in case.
Chasing all the records, man.
Chase to a different record.
That's right.
I was
Why
talking
not?
about the letter
Show
world.
off letter
Chase
worlds.
all the records.
But anyway,
Records in a different castle.
yeah, exactly. The D-4 castle.
Well, yeah, thanks guys for putting on a show. It was amazing.
Yep.
It was so
Thanks for
cool to watch.
commentating.
Yep. Thanks for commentating.
Absolutely.
Thanks to all
Thanks,
the
everyone.
runners for a good show, and thanks to Speed Gaming, of course, for putting this on as well. We appreciate that.
Yeah, really appreciate it. And with that, I guess everyone have a great night.
Good night.
We'll see some more
See
good
you
runs from these
later.
guys soon.
Good night, everyone. Thanks for having me.